And welcome back to what we normally have, because this is what happened the first time I decided to do this. And now it's happening again. Literally, I just put up that goddamn video, too.
Omega's going to it.
I literally just put up that video.
Oh.
I'm gonna spam you guys off the screen.
No.
I just put the video up of you guys doing this, too. Like, literally just put it up. Jesus Christ.
It's good to know that we're still doing it today, baby. Whoa!
Turn off narrator. Oh,
Yeah.
thank God. All right. Well, I've had enough.
Now let
of
us
that.
stop.
Okay.
All right,
I'm not
good
gonna be
job,
below Omega.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Why'd you roll a d20?
To see if we would shut up. Evens we do, odds we don't.
Kill me.
All right, let's get to the point. We were not here to have fun. We're here to play DMing.
We are here to have fun, you heathen.
We're not here to have spam fun.
I disagree.
Alright. So, now that I'm dead on the inside, let's go.
Wait, were you already?
Yeah, I lost that a long time ago. Let's go talk about what happened last time.
Let's kill the bear.
Dragon's Tooth.
Goblin's Tooth? Dragon's Tooth.
Tooth.
Dragon's Tooth.
Kill the bear.
Stop poking me, it hurts.
You gotta put on the little stars. Okay, shut up. Let him give the breathe.
Ow.
Okay, would someone like to give a reminder of what happened last time? God
We lit
damn
a bear
it.
on fire.
Stop.
Wait.
In summary, we went inside a building. We then realized it was a trap. We then set up an ambush and lit a motherfucking bear on fire.
We killed a bear, and that's all you need to know, really.
Yeah,
Yup.
yeah.
Yeah.
we-
Baby.
Well, and then we
Whoa.
headed off, and then got drunk. Returned back, got drunk, and yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I didn't get drunk.
did we get drunk?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we did.
Well, as drunk as we can.
And actually, I think we just like quickly rushed through it because it was like severely like, God damn it, stop! Seriously, I'm getting tired of clearing the goddamn chat logs. Okay. So, glad that you guys could join us today. We'll see you next week. Jesus Christ.
Okay, can we actually...
No.
Stay tuned for our episode of next week.
Fuck. Okay. Well, it's just like a dissipate point
you
to school
done?
teacher. Who's just...
Y'all motherfuckers are Jesus.
So, when you asked if we were doing drugs, the answer is yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna read block text because I don't know what else to do at this point. So block text. Other I will also
Same token. Brown, stop being a dick.
I can't, not intentional.
He can just mute himself, son.
Yeah, that was there.
Okay. So, you also remember that you guys had returned the sword of Odo. The guy who died that was killed by the goblins, you had returned that to the home, to basically the homes and to the wife. So other than some sadness that lingers on after the burial of Odo, life has returned to normal here in Goblin's Tooth. You relax in the rocking chairs on the broad porch of the Shady Oak Inn, tankards of warm spiced cider in your hands, watching the shadows lengthen as the sun sets. You are nearly recovered from your adventure in Dim Shadow Woods. Your wounds are mending well. The locals have been generous with goods and services, and the soothing cider is gradually taking away the last of the stiffness in your sword arms. What would you like to do?
So we're just kind of chilling in town now.
Mm-hmm.
Brown, shut up.
It's not intentional. I mean, tears, Fred. Genuine fucking tears.
I am too.
Oh, are our boots ready yet?
Ooh.
Oh
actually-
yeah.
Like, no offense.
I'll
did
be
we
honest.
get
You
paid at
ordered a
all?
month ago.
There was no payment for that mission.
Boo.
We did it out of the kindness and goodness of our hearts.
Fuck.
Said the road.
I mean, basically, your payment was your level up.
Oh, thanks.
That's not
Thanks,
much of a. That's not much of a payment.
Yep.
thanks, ethereal being.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me.
How about a free
Where
supply?
are we right now? We just in the courtyard there? Or?
Yep,
Yeah.
you guys are just wherever. I mean, technically, you're like here in the Shady Woods.
You know
but
what?
it
I
doesn't
know
really
exactly what I'm going to do.
Which
Ah,
one
it's-
is the bar? Is 7 the bar?
matter. 7 is a bar, and so is 8 or 9.
Fuck
No,
yeah. I'm
nine.
I
going
think it's
to-
9. It's 9.
I'm going in here.
You're going
Let's
into
get
7? Okay, so 7. I need to pull up the information for 7.
The place with the hot chick, right?
This is the place
Oh, no.
with Mabel Boxy.
Ugh.
Oh, I also need to get a notepad out. Notepad. Okay.
Almost.
Wait 1 second.
I need to pull up my NPCs. You are going to 8 or 7.
Oh,
Okay.
you do not understand how much my insides hurt after that.
That's fair.
It wasn't intentional after a point, and it just hurt.
Okay. Rebecca comes and just goes, "Oh yes, yes, welcome back. I'm so glad. It's so great for you to help us out of the little predicament that was going on. If you don't mind, please have a seat. Have a seat."
Don't mind if I do.
And as far as music today, so let me go
I got
find.
Steve. I got Smith.
Uh,
Okay.
Okay, so today's music will be brought to you in part by a Lear.
Liar.
Liar.
Lear.
Okay.
I do these things on purpose.
No, really?
I
No.
honestly don't think you do at some point.
No, that one I didn't, but I don't care. Okay, so by a Lear.
I will shoot you.
Okay. And so you'll be sitting there. Is anyone else going with them?
No.
I will.
I do have some. Yeah.
Oh
I'll go
no.
with them. Why
There's
not?
something-
I know what I
went
want
the
to do,
first
though.
time. I might as well make this my last stop here.
Okay. Basically, she's saying that drinks around the house.
On the house?
Mm-hmm.
You had me at hello.
Yep. Drinks on the house for helping them.
Where's Shank and Tavian on the map?
That's a good question.
That's
Where
that's
am
a
I?
good that's a good question. Where
She's
are?
by the reeve.
Oh yeah.
Reeve.
Okay. Go there.
Okay.
Can't even take Tavian with you. How rude.
Sorry.
I'm going.
Yep.
Well, okay. Try that. Could I go to the I want to go back to the hotel for an hour or something.
Okay.
And I would like to make woodcarver's tools with my new thing called the right tool for a job.
Sure. Go make them.
Where
I'm fine with it. Go ahead. Okay. And anyone else going into the bar?
Bottoms up, boys. Good luck with you.
Are you going in, or you just gonna sit outside?
I'm staying back. I don't associate with those people.
Okay.
Let's get some shows.
All right. Tavian is going to just kind of like grab Shank's hand and just come on, let's go get a drink.
Are you buying?
Yeah.
I poked my head out and I yelled at everyone, "The booze is free! The booze is free!"
Yep. So you all will go into the little booths with like you'll go into one of the booths that has the little like coverings that you can close if you want. You have the nice music being played by the lyre. And then so
Remember, there's no sex in the champagne room.
it's closed doors, who cares? And then you'll have Mabel Voxy come over and she'll just be like, "Oh, you're back! I'm so glad you're back. You were so good at tipping."
Yes.
Yeah, your business is always a pleasure. Is there anything else I can do for you, sweetie?
No, I just need to think for a minute. We have went for so much on this treacherous journey.
Oh, that's fine, sugar.
I can only hope to wonder what happens next.
Okay. And then I have to now scroll all the way back. Making me scroll so much. Okay, so in the bar, you will see Edward, for whoever had actually met Edward. I don't remember who actually went to go see him. But you will see him basically be in a drunken mess. Like, basically, like, slurring, like, everywhere. He starts falling over, tips over a table a bit, breaks down and cries, and, is basically, you see, basically, some people basically take him out and bring him back home, make sure he's safe.
Oh,
What a poor guy.
Well,
If
that guy knows how to party.
if do any of you remember the story of Edward?
Nope.
yeah.
Yeah.
His brother died in the Goblin War.
And he blames
Well,
himself. And has
not
been
necessarily
drinking
died, he just went missing. It's like
I see
missing
where we're getting to.
a very long time ago, and everyone thinks he's dead besides Edward, but he still blames himself.
That's a
Yeah.
shame. We
Oh,
should
yeah,
drink
I met
more.
that guy.
Yep. So,
Man, if I lost my brother, I'd probably kill myself.
jeez.
How,
Oh,
brother?
right here, right?
Jeez. Oh yeah, you're also sitting right next to someone who lost their brother to snakes.
Hey, what's up?
A lot of repressed memories have been brought up over this journey.
No.
Man, that's rough, buddy.
Death of my
I
best
think we
friend in
need
the
some
tower.
tequila over here.
Can we get some hard liquor for the guy who's
Hard
monologuing?
liquor, please. I'll give the whole bottle. Just bring the whole bottle.
We need some of that moonshine I drank earlier.
Please, if we put a hole in him, maybe he'll shut up.
You're not in there. Shut up.
And Ferns, because you are there, and I'll assume that you're over here as well.
Okay.
You're just kind of tinkering on your tools, like where the normal, like where they have that little food area with the special, I forget what it's called. I'm not gonna look for it.
Yeah, that's fair. Also, I want to say I have a new tool with me.
Mm-hmm. And
That's sitting beside me.
Yep. And so you're just gonna see like Carla, who is serving you and stuff like that, and a young man who is slender, has sandy hair, human male, clearly.
Okay.
Is too young to have grown a beard, so it's just like a little bit of stubble.
Yeah.
And he appears to have an interest in Carla, the barmaid.
Okay.
And so you hear him with plucking at the strings of a zither upon the table.
Okay.
And he goes, "Ode to Carla. Oh, Carla, thy beauty makes my heart skip. Never have I seen a more beautiful lady. Thy raven tresses art black as dog lips. Neath these oak trees, which today are quite shady, if thou shalt grant me affection this night, I promise to love thee with all my might." As the ballad continues, Carla.
I just think to my. Never mind. What?
Carla is as patient and intently listening, although you basically hear a burst of laughter coming from like everyone around.
Yeah.
And his voice is really, really bad. Like, it's not on key at all. It sounds terrible. It's displeasure. But before anyone is able to throw food scraps at clearly whoever is this terrible person singing, a very large muscular figure strides into the common room.
Okay.
You know of this person to be David.
Who's that again?
Carla's boyfriend.
That is the person who is to
marry her, yeah.
Betrothed, whatever. Not brothel.
I'm sorry, what did you try and say?
I was trying not to pronounce it brothel like I did before.
Okay.
Thanks for reminding me about that.
Oh, so that's
You're
the
welcome.
second purpose of this building. Got it.
Yep. Besides that. So, then you hear David yell out, "Mathis! At your courting again, even after my last warning? Get thine foolish self from my sight, for I split your skull with Fafnir, sword of Shareg." As the young Mathis clumsily, basically jumps out of the nearest window. David then draws Fafnir and reduces the Zyther into a kindling with a single stroke. Everyone in the inn starts applauding and laughing. And David smiles, waves, gives a little bow, and begins to speak quietly with Carla.
Oh, okay. That was I want to take a look at that sword now, but
Oh, it's a nice sword. It's a nice sword. But
Fred, you know you can't just go up and grab a man by the sword.
I want to jot down a note of that sword for later.
Okay.
Like I have like a journal thing next to me, And then you see me scribble something quickly, and I go back to work.
Okay. And you hear, some whispering around about a last warning.
Yeah.
It appears that some people know.
Yeah. It seems.
Hmm.
That's.
If you're curious at all.
Yeah, he's not gonna have a fun time if they run into each other again.
I'm just gonna say it, even though you didn't ask, because it's pretty funny. It's not really story relevant. If this hero should ask any patrons about the last warning David spoke of, they will say it is a wise choice to bring a Zyther for David to break. Last time, Youngin brought a flute, and you can imagine what David did with it.
Oh.
Oh no. Yeah, that's not good.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, I don't know. That's interesting.
Yeah.
But, like, that sword is something.
Oh yeah, you already know it's magical because you did
Yeah.
detect magic on it earlier.
Did we?
When you were in the room with him, I think, if I remember correctly, your lovely sorcerer used cast magic or detect magic.
Oh, yeah, we did.
That sounds fabricated.
Mm-hmm.
It does. No, I vaguely remember something, and we just didn't know what.
Yeah, I told you,
I mean,
yes,
it's
you
recorded.
detect it being magical, but you don't know exactly what.
Didn't one of them have armor too?
He has armor as well that's nice and shiny.
Yeah.
Nice and shiny and magical. I don't remember what else, because it's been a while since I looked that far back, but...
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. So, anything else you guys would like to do?
Very quickly, I'd like to go to the ram salesman.
Okay.
Can I? If I'm done, can I join them?
Yeah, you guys were together watching the fiasco.
The show.
You can fill your party members up with what goes on. You can decide not to. I don't care.
Okay. Well, we'll see. Well, I might keep that one. Just that's more of a side note, I feel, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, you already knew it was magical, so.
Yeah, we just didn't know what it did, and then we saw that. Okay, shall we head out?
Yeah.
Oop.
What's the worst that could happen?
Okay. So you guys are going to trading post. So I have to go pull up my lovely list here.
But yeah.
Yeah, I have a list of stuff I can sell and what the prices are.
May I see what they sell?
It's basically Player's Handbook. Alright, so you're going with... I'm assuming you're going with him?
Yes.
Okay. So...
Well, it was my
Well,
idea.
I'm more tagging a leg with
He's
him.
coming
okay.
with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Carl! I see. Welcome back. Oh, I'm so glad to have you back.
Yeah.
I just know you came for that ram, didn't you? Oh, it was just on your mind. I know
You're
it.
actually gonna be quite happy with what I say. I am here for the.
Yes, I know it. I knew you'd go for that ram. It is the finest ram. It can take down all buildings, all doors, all girls, too. It's fantastic. It is so multi-purpose.
Truly, wonderful. I'm lost for words.
Maybe the church will call it a fish.
But yes. How much for that exquisite piece of metal?
For a piece of metal?
No, the exquisite pice of metal, the ram. Because I'm
Oh.
so much like-
Yeah. Oh, yes, the ram. Oh, and since I know you've had so much interest in it, I'd say, I could go for about 4 gold pieces.
4 gold pieces done.
Here you go. And it
Ah,
gives you a
thanks.
portable RAM.
I'm going to like gently pet the ram, for lack of a better word. Just and just I don't know, slide it in the backpack and then just pull from
Yes,
it.
yes, yes. Make sure you get it nice and clean for the ladies.
Yep. I'll make sure that it's just taken care of perfectly.
Yes, yes, yes. If you need anything else, please feel free to feel free
Of course,
to.
I'm just slowly backing up, like starting to open the door with my foot, just like slowly edging my way out.
Oh,
Yes,
friends! I see you're here as well. How can I help you?
I'm sorry, I'm just browsing. Give me 1 second.
No, that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. By the way, here you go. That's the
Please give it.
info. No, I was giving what the portable RAM is.
okay,
It's just
okay.
the basic D&D
Yeah.
Player's Handbook 141, or that's what mine is. 150.
Oh, that's why I'm looking through. I'm saying if I kinda what kind of potions do you have in stock?
Oh, yes, potions. I'm not really one big for potions, but I do have some alchemist fire.
How much?
Oh, it will be about 50 gold pieces per.
A little steep for me right now.
I see. But I also have this holy water.
Okay.
Could come in use. It's excellent holy water.
How can you prove it's holy?
If you want, you can bring it to the cleric or the priest. You can bring it to your cleric. Your cleric can verify. You can bring it to a priest. The priest can verify.
Hey Carl, is this holy?
That's a detect magic, isn't it?
You can use insight, or you can use
Just insight it.
Arcana. Well, you could insight what he's
roll
saying.
D12.
Actually,
yeah.
I could Arcana check it.
I'll just roll insight on it.
I would probably, or actually
I got
religion.
20.
It would probably be religion.
Oh, but
yes. It is indeed holy water.
Yep, that water. I can tell you with absolute certainty that water's holy.
Yeah, it would probably be religion, not Arcana. So.
Yeah.
Or insight
how much
to check.
Would it be, then?
Yes, holy water is about 25 gold pieces.
Yeah, that I can do. 25, you said?
Yes, 25, and I'll even throw in this ink pen.
This bottle of ink?
No, an ink pen.
Yep. How much would an ink bottle be?
An ink bottle, since you're buying the holy water as well, maybe another 8 gold pieces. For a 1 ounce bottle.
How much?
8 gold pieces.
Yeah, I'll do that. So that'll be 32 in whole? Or
Yep.
33.
33.
Okay, I'll do that then.
Yep.
Sounds good.
And so you get an ink pen, an ink bottle, 1 ounce bottle of ink, and a flask of holy water.
Okay. Running low on ink, anyways.
Anything else I can help you with? Thank you. I appreciate it.
I think that's good. Do you need anything else?
I'm still backing out the door.
Okay.
I will join him.
That's fine. Okay. Oh, please, come again. Tell all your friends. I got things for everyone.
Of course, yes.
Of course, definitely.
Okay. Anything else you guys would like to do?
Hey Carl.
Yes.
Since we both got some fancy fancy tools, you want to duel real quick?
You know what? Sure.
I never made an arena for that, but whatever.
Okay.
Well, let's make it quick. I'm not gonna go too hard on you. Don't wanna hurt my good old buddy, good old pal. My good old friend here.
Yeah, I just want to test something.
All right.
Okay. So, are
Away
we
we
in?
go.
Yeah, away we go.
Zip zap zoobity boop.
Here, I'll just set you guys over here. Merry Christmas. You'll start
Oh,
there.
Thank you.
thanks.
Okay.
It's really funny that your thing is backwards. Like half
I'm
of
gonna
you,
roll.
half of your
I'm
people
gonna
are backwards.
Roll d20. Higher one goes first. Actually, we should just roll initiative. That makes more sense,
Yep.
doesn't it?
Yep.
All right.
Who will do it better?
16. Well, plus 2, 18. Okay.
6. All right. Well,
Oh.
away you go.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab from my sack and toss out something, and what unfolds is a giant, a mechanical giant wolf spider.
You're gonna hate me for going to do that thing.
Well, it's fine if it gets hurt in here.
I know.
So how do familiars work exactly, Monster? Just making sure I have everything down.
Wait, Wolfspark versus Zubat. Oh my god.
No.
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 No. Okay. Well, would the spider itself get its own roll? I think Monster's gone.
What?
Would
The
the
spider
spider
would
get-
get its own roll, right?
Yeah.
It's usually considered during your action.
Oh.
Really? Okay.
Just to make it easier.
That's fair.
So
That's usually how Find Familiar works.
okay. Well, I already cast it, didn't I, to have it?
No,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
you already cast it, but usually the Familiar just goes with your turn.
Okay.
So, like,
So
You
technically,
both have an action.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So, and casting a spell through it would count my action as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Carry the 10. Oh no.
Because you essentially cast the spell, and it goes out of it.
Yes.
Yeah. And you are wearing metal armor, right?
Yes.
Yep, I know exactly where this is going.
I think I
So-
do too, and I don't like it.
So, I want my spider to jump on Carl, and I will cast Shocking Grasp through it.
I don't like this.
And I get advantage on the roll.
I stand by my previous statement.
That is a 19. Well,
That
plus
hits.
5. Let's see if I get a 20 with second.
Let's not.
No, 18. Okay, well, either way, you take 1d8 damage. So,
All right, well, hit me with the roll,
and that was a full 8. Plus, well, it's not plus, but you take 8 damage.
and I'm down to 25.
Okay, well, I'm sure that still hurt.
Sure. You know what? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to grab your mechanical spider and cast inflict wounds on it, and it misses terribly.
Oh, no.
In fact, that was an at 1.
Okay. Oh, no.
Oh. Oh.
So,
Oh.
Get yourself inflict wounds.
Let's not. What's monster's call?
yeah, what's the call on that? Monster.
What?
He rolled that one.
I try. Okay, I get you're paying a whole lot of attention.
Uh-huh.
I tried to inflict wounds on his spider. I got an at 1.
I'm just gonna let go. You guys are fighting each other. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
All right.
You hit yourself with inflict wounds.
No.
Roll 3D times.
Know what? And nothing's used up in this, right, Monster?
Oh yeah.
Nope,
Nothing.
nothing's used up.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock a blinding arrow.
Wait a second. wait a second.
It's plus 5 to attack. Well, and then my spider will just kind of attack him then. Which its bite is.
Has to hit 18 because ties go to the attacker, right?
Ties go to attack, yes.
Yeah, so that's 10,
it's
18.
plus 18. Okay.
It has a plus what?
It has plus 3.
Okay. Okay.
God, I'm rolling. That was a 16 plus 3. That's 9. So
Oh, right.
you take a d6 plus 1 plus 2 d6s of poison damage. If you make the DC throw.
So I need to roll Constitution.
Well, that's 8. Yeah, no,
8.
you don't pass it.
All right, so that's 2d6.
Well, I already rolled 1d6. That was a 5. Like plus
5.
with plus. This one is
6.
another 5. It's just a straight 5.
Okay, so then 11.
And then a 3. So you take 14.
All right,
And
so
that's
that was
just wider.
25 minus 14. That's 10. That's I'm down to 9.
9. Okay.
No,
Well,
no, I'm down to 5. No, 6.
no. 6. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, in that case, I'll just knock a regular arrow. And that's a 20. Not nat 20, but it's a 20 because I rolled a 15. So, D8.
You know what? You killed me. You did it. You did. Here's a medal. Considering
yeah,
I would need to
no.
close the distance and hit you, no. I'm saying no.
So I win.
You want a cookie?
Yes. I can't eat,
Fuck.
but yes. So, what do you think of my new friend?
I would like it more if I could electrocute it.
That is fair. Thank you for the test run.
And any other fights that want to go on in the meantime?
Oh, yeah, I wanted to do Shank.
Actually, real quick, I wanted to give Carl. You know what? I want to give Carl 10 gold for helping me out.
Thanks.
As a beta tester.
Beta tester.
Wow.
I'm just really quickly. How much did that RAM cost again?
4.
4.
Okay, so I'm at 106.
Yeah. Thanks for the help.
Yeah. I'm just fucking hate spiders.
that is fair, but I don't.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, we know you don't. Fucking duh.
Okay. So Damien versus Shane.
Oh, you guys, good luck with that one. Start beating the fuck out of each other for our enjoyment.
Well, what leads up to it?
Damien hits on Shane.
Oh Lord, no.
Damien hits on Tavian?
Yes!
What?
Let's make that one canon.
No.
What are you hitting on my man for?
That's not what's happening at all.
Really? Because, whoa, your hand's like reaching into his pants.
I believe that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so, I lagged there. What? Is that what we're going with?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Well, if you, like, accidentally hit on him.
Fine, I want to fight Brad. How about that?
Oh, okay. I see how.
Okay, what you?
He's
He's
hit on
clearly
Brad?
scared.
Scared the itty bitty rogue.
He just touched my scales, pervert.
Like, you accidentally bump into him, and he's like, let's go outside.
No homo. No homo, bro.
You scuffed my shoe, motherfucker.
You know what?
Okay. Brad versus
Get actually
Damien.
good to the cannon, please.
Think we need some more whiskey, bartender.
No, hear me up. A good duel. How about one of you two take me up?
Rock, paper, scissors. Loser has to beat him. Fight him.
You mean boulder parchment shears? Oh, kill me.
No.
No, you don't get that
Which
kind of...
one of you three thinks they can best battle of honor.
I mean, I think you'll win, but I mean, you want to try?
You wanna?
You dare challenge me?
I heard you like jazz.
Just playing with my little daggers, like.
Ooh, no.
Hmm.
Wait, you have that returning dagger.
Yes, I do. It's the one in my hand right now, and I have another one in my other hand too. I'm just going back
Let
and
us
forth.
enact the thing on this blue symbol on our hands, which can apparently make us fight with no penalty.
Okay.
Oh,
Wait, what would be all three against each other?
I mean,
That would be kind of fun.
That'd be fun.
Currently, we'll do 1v1s because that's way too much to
Ah.
keep track of. later,
That's fair.
later we might
I'm the one
enhance
that
it.
wants to fight. So which one? Make up
You
your.
mean when you're paying attention?
There's
I mean,
my
I'm not
initiative.
paying attention anyway, but
Exactly.
I got
I
20
felt
bits.
like
I'm going first. So, you think you can defeat me, Brad? I'll show you my true power.
he's still talking.
I'll take a swing at Brad.
Could we
That's a
watch
15,
this, by the way?
15
Yep.
hit.
Okay, I'm watching it.
15?
Yeah.
Yeah, it hits.
Alright, roll some damage.
Is there
Ooh.
popcorn?
That's a
I think we
nine-
need
nine
popcorn.
damage.
9 damage?
no one
Yep.
sees
It's
any of
your
that.
turn.
Your move, smart guy.
My move. Let's see.
And shatter.
Just gone.
Honestly, best way to deal with the AC, just
There you go.
make him
There's
do
23.
a Constitution save.
23,
So,
yeah, it hits.
scorching
Oh
ray.
God.
Just, let me
So-
check on one of my new abilities real quick.
Let's
See, I
see.
think that just missed.
Scorching ray. You mean Hurdy ray? Because that seems like what it is.
Let's see.
It just hurts
So
feeling.
there's 7 damage.
Oh,
Alright, how much damage did it do? 7? Alright, I'm gonna use a thing called parry, and I'm gonna roll a d8. The damage goes down by goes by 9, so I take no damage.
oh shit.
Nice.
And now it's back to me. I take a nice swing at you. That's a 15 again. What the fuck?
Another 15.
Yep. That's another 15. So let's go again. That's 8 damage.
8 damage, I believe. Oh,
You're down
Okay.
by 17 life.
let's see here.
Now it's your turn. Also, can we get some music in here? It's very unsettling without music.
You should be scared.
Suffer.
So
Well, that
14.
14 does not hit, my friend.
Ah. Poopy.
Alright, now it's my turn to... Actually, you know what? Since you missed, I can actually use another skill that I've learned from being level 3. Let me just look at it real quick, because I think it's... Nope, that's not it. Here it is. Nope, it's only on a melee attack. So, that will be ignored then. So I'll just go directly to my own attack. That's an 8. That clearly misses.
Yep.
That's your turn. That
Oh.
also misses.
The fuck is that?
That fails. Alright, let's keep back and forth. Alright, that's a
Doesn't magic missile not need a attack? Isn't magic missile just damage?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just damage.
So, yeah,
Oh,
2
okay.
damage. Also, I rolled a 14.
So magic missile is
Well, it already did.
2d4.
That was your magic missile. It rolled just damage, but that was only 1. You have to do 3 first level.
Oh, then my roll doesn't count.
So 3d4. So 2 more.
Do 3d4 plus 3, because it's going to the same person.
/ roll 3d4 plus 3.
Yep.
13.
Nice.
Alright, that puts me down to 22.
22 HP?
Yeah,
Fuck, man. I got like no HP somehow.
my
Because
turn.
you a squish.
Yeah.
He was squeaky.
Thunderwave. Use the thunderwave.
Another
Clap them cheeks.
that misses. Alright, it's actually, you know what? I'm going to do the surge ability I have to make an
Make what?
I have a thing called. I don't know. I mean, I'm allowed to use these, but what is it called again?
They're
Yeah. Action surge. I have an action
Yep.
surge. I'm using. Make a second attack. And second attack was a 9, so that hits again because it's a +6, which equals a 15. So you take 7 damage.
I am at -6. I am dead.
Okay.
Alright.
Aww.
And we're bounced back to everything back to normal.
Mm-hmm.
Why do I only have 18 HP if you're at 30?
Because you're a
I rolled very
sorcerer.
well.
Yeah, that's
So-
the only bad thing about low-level sorcerers.
Sorcerers
I
have.
mean,
Yes!
sorcerers,
It's a
period.
D6.
Yeah, the lowest hit die.
Yeah, it's sorcerers and wizards have it like they're SOL. Warlocks
Mine's a
get
D10.
D8. Warlocks get a D8, which doesn't make any sense, but
Oh, that's not even right, man.
yeah, warlocks get a D8. They're
What's up?
Fuck up.
Toilets.
I'm not even. I don't wanna.
I defeated the magic user.
all right. So, assuming you guys have done everything you want to do.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
All right. So it's starting to become evening. The evening stillness is broken by the sound of the warning bell. The tower
Oh, no.
sentries have sighted something. Shouted orders can be heard over the clatter of watchmen exiting the barracks, accompanied by the rumble of wagons being pushed to close off the openings in the protective hedge. Moments later, Sir Derek, the Revy, burst into the Shady Oak Inn, carrying his sword and baldric in one hand, and a hastily snatched up shield in the other. The Revy pauses, quickly regarding your group. I know you have no obligation to assist us, but
You're
you
right,
have
we
done
don't.
but you have done good service for our village in the past. I ask that you come with me. Without waiting for an answer, he turns and rushes towards the barracks.
Okay, go to
Let's
the
go.
barracks.
Just let's go join the fun.
Let's humor the old man.
Let's
Alright.
go to the barracks.
Okay.
Let's go to the barracks.
I think that's
But
yeah.
Damien went the wrong way again.
That's not
We're just gonna let him go.
barracks. That's the church.
Let's just make no church. Yeah, church is 11. I'm pretty sure 13 is the barracks. Let me just double check
Yeah.
this.
It is. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby.
Alright, yep, 13 is barracks. Okay. Got it. So, when you get to said barracks, you become aware that the sentries in the watchtower have just spotted a group of goblins approaching the village from the west. The Revi has commanded archers to be posted at various points along the hedge as a half-dozen watchmen join Sir Derek and you guys, if you follow, as you march to the west edge of the town. And for the sake of doing it, I'm just going to use the drawbridge.
You find me ask, can I please speak to the goblins? I know how to speak.
Yeah, let's hear them out. They weren't exactly hostile last time we encountered.
So,
I wanna.
I'm going to reveal this. And as the goblins are coming over, and so you see, as you go near, as the goblins draw near, there are few in numbers, only the few that you can see there. And one is carrying a standard bearer displaying the colors of the Zizrik Horek tribe, which is the tribe that you helped before.
Yeah.
Another bearing the length of white linen attached to a stick. And Thrask, Three Teeth, who you may remember, is also accompanying them.
What up, homie?
Although the goblins are arriving under a flag, the Revi does not order the archers to stand down, but basically unruffled by this, Thrask comes up and in broken common, even though he knows you can speak Goblin, he doesn't care. He's going to go, Humans, we come in peace. And he is going to essentially explain the fact that do we want to RP this or not?
Yes.
Okay. I have to figure out how to speak messed up English now.
I think it's called English.
I come bearing news.
To me, and I translate.
I come bearing news. Thank you. Thanks to the adventurer's help, we wanted to alert you to the situation that is currently going on. A strange new creature has come and taken control of the northern goblin tribe, the Morak Haraz. A champion, as tall as a human male, and is bent on utter destruction of humanity. A dethroned chieftain from that tribe fled into my court, and we have basically taken control to make sure that he basically informed us of all this. I came here out of obligation to the heroes who have slain the great beast, and we wanted to repay your services by warning you of what may come. We don't know if they will attack the village soon. We fear that if this Morak Haraz is not stopped, he will cause war and will cause the next Goblin War. We do not want a second Goblin War. Please kill this giant.
So I want to ask Damien to translate.
No, he's saying it in English. He's saying it in broken common.
Okay. No,
Right.
Me saying it to him. That what are the other features of the giant one? What were they called?
He said Morak Haraz.
What can we get more details about the Morak Haraz?
That's that is basically all I know. But he is said to be a massive goblin, hell bent on destruction, and we would love to do an assault ourselves, but we currently lack the numbers to even defend our own lair, let alone go out and attack a giant.
Yeah.
And we also cannot prevent him from attacking the human village.
Oh, we never should have come down this path.
Never should have, but we did.
But if you were to, just go out there and try to take down this giant, I would recommend going to I recommend that you do not go take the direct route south, and you could take the northern path, as they seem to have heightened their defenses.
So go southern through the hills.
Yeah, don't go south. Go north.
Don't go south.
Yes.
I think we should go south anyway. It might be faster.
Yeah. Well, north and south are very opposite directions. And you said this goblin uprising is in the north, correct?
Well, it's in the village. You see. Let's see what the map shows, because the map is a little bit deformed.
Well, it's tilted to the left, though.
Yeah, it's more like west, but yeah, it's more to like the southwest-ish. Yeah. Sort of, kind of.
That little patch of actual mountains outcropping near south of the river?
Sort of, kind of.
Okay.
So there are two paths to get there. One being the northern pass. The other one being, I don't remember if it's direct south or if it's west. But there's two general paths.
I'm sorry, are we still looking at Goblin Tooth?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or the town? Okay.
Yep. So it's north towards the river. If not, it's basically heading west towards the mountains ish.
Okay, I think I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's in between the two rivers, right?
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And one is going north and basically following the river, and the other one's going, like, almost taking a direct route there. And then the he will give a bow and wish you farewell, and will basically return to Dim Shadow Woods.
Okay. So we either take the west path or the southwest path.
Mm-hmm. And following the exchange, Sir Derek orders that the town be placed on high alert. All off-duty watchmen are summoned, along with any militiamen who reside within the hedge. A dozen watch posts are established around the perimeter of the hedge, and pairs of sentries rotate from post to post every half hour. Throughout the village, every door is barred, and every window shuttered. A tense silence again descends upon the village as the archers take their post. After issuing the order, he turns to you and says, "This will be another sleepless night, but I ask that you take what rest you may. If it pleases you, I would speak with you about our plight on the morrow."
Well, we kind of have all the information we need, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's just wait out the day. No, let's wait out the day.
It's
and
it's
you
like
wouldn't-
nighttime. It's getting pretty late.
Yeah.
And if you remember correctly, goblins are basically
Nocturne.
night creatures. They don't do well in sunlight.
Then we shall wait out the night.
Well, should I go? Well, since I don't need to sleep, I have everything prepared. Blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
Should I go scout the two paths?
No,
Like,
they
as
they
much
are
as I can.
they are very long paths.
They are no, not like the full one, but like the entrance. As much as I could.
If you want, you'll gain really nothing of value.
Well, not.
Why not? Because you
Okay.
won't be able to get far. It's a long trip, so just like it would be like entering like a wilderness path and going, "Oh, okay," and then turning around.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, how similar or how different are the two?
I mean, you're probably not going to get that far to be able to tell a difference.
Okay.
You'll get more information tomorrow.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so you guys go to bed, you rest up. Brad, you get your spell slot back.
Cool.
What did I? Oh, can I replace that spell slot, or is it just gonna be?
No, if you replace it, you'll lose your familiar.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just getting basically your payment for that familiar back. Okay, so the next day you awake and you notice that a lot of the watchmen have bloodshot eyes.
Yeah.
And they come to summon you to Sir Derek's office in the barracks.
Okay.
There you will find a fully armed and armored Derek Revy sitting behind the desk. The Revy sword is pretty obviously magical, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
A thrust point down into the desk, emitting a soft bluish glow across the documents scattered upon the desk.
Can I try to figure out what the enchantment is?
No. Go ahead, roll Arcana.
Oh no. Well, if you said no, it's gonna be a null roll.
It is entirely a null roll.
So, oh,
But usually I make you roll those anyway. Yeah.
I know.
I just got to the point there because story time. Because in all honesty, I don't even remember what the enchantment is.
That's fair.
So he invites you to sit down and basically, tells you that there was no goblin activity detected overnight, besides, what happened. Since dawn, the militia has been summoned, riders have been dispatched to nearby village for military reinforcement and supplies, and carriers have been sent to alert other villages of potential hostile. There's also the villagers have begun building a defensive dry moat on the outside of the hedge. He asks you to investigate basically this Marak Harazd. Well, he could take comfort in knowing that, old goblin tale is at least half lies. The probability of it being half true demands immediate action. He proposes that the heroes enter the hills on a reconnaissance mission of sorts. They are to locate and destroy the giant goblin champion. If he exists.
Mm-hmm.
More importantly, it is important that you enter and leave the goblin territory quickly and undetected, if possible. For if the northern tribe is preparing for war, the lives of any human spies could be cut short.
So does that mean?
The quote-unquote spies. Because they'll assume that you're spies.
Okay, I think I see what you're saying.
Would you like to accept, or would you like to decline? Would you like to? What would you like to do?
Well, from your perspective, do we have a choice?
I mean, you can do whatever you want. I don't care.
I accept your task. I will destroy this goblin.
I'm up for it. Why not?
What's
So-
in it for us?
Here, we're just gonna go to the north and fucking just murder. I may or may not have heard completely and clearly. Could someone catch up the cleric so he doesn't blindly agree to something?
We're pretty much scouting ahead and taking care of the giant goblin before anything goes away.
Right.
And trying to do so without, hopefully without starting a war.
And any other recon we could do while we're at it.
Yep.
This can only go well. Yes.
Okay. So you guys are going to accept the mission?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So you will receive, and you can divide this up as much as you want, 3 potions of healing. And a small smooth stone in a leather pouch.
Was
Okay.
wait, so 2 healing potions and what's
Three
the sound?
potions of healing. 3, not
Okay.
2. 3. And a small smooth stone in a leather pouch.
Can we try to see what it is?
As soon as you pull the stone out of the pouch, you realize that it is glowing.
Okay.
Basically a spell has been cast on the stone, and it is a virtually inextinguishable light source.
Ooh.
That's handy.
Basically a spell of continual light has been cast on it.
Okay.
I can do that. Just
Yeah, I want to hang on to the stone if that's okay. I don't care who gets the
I'm
potions.
I'm going to take a potion and I'm going to stop. It seems reasonable that the healer holds on to one.
Seeing as how I'm super weak, can I have a potion?
The damage you took, you don't keep. It was just a stat fight between the two.
I
So-
know, but still, I only have 18
Oh.
HP.
And then he will
That is fair.
now give you the repaired version of the map that I gave you. I gave you it early.
Thank you.
He will
I
now
agree.
give you that full version. And that was a map that he had drawn himself when he was searching for Davis, brother of Edward. He also gives you advice because he knows you're going into goblins. If you're facing goblins, always post rear guard, unless you can post 2.
So we need people on guard in the rear.
Okay.
You're sneaky little fucks.
And I don't have to worry about that because you didn't accept the first offer, or you accepted the first offer.
Wait, what if we decline?
Out of game, if
We'll
you had
never
declined,
know.
if you had declined, he would have given you 100 gold each, out of his own pocket, because the city has no gold.
Yeah.
I
Aw.
feel like we still we did the right thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You would be taking basically from a man that's like, just do it, please.
Yeah.
Hey, if he has that much gold, I think he's doing pretty well. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Actually, it's probably his life savings, to be honest.
Yeah.
that's basically what it is.
Sounds like a
And we're not
personal problem.
monsters. We're
Okay.
not monsters.
So, you can decide which group, or which way of travel you would like to prefer.
Well, we could do the smartest thing everyone does and split up.
No.
Yeah, I know.
No, you guys are gonna pick one. You guys are gonna pick one.
Character, by the way.
Yeah,
I
you
don't
guys,
care.
you guys would be like 3 days trip away from each other at certain points.
Oh lord.
Okay.
Okay,
so
it's not that much, but you
He
get my
said-
point.
He said the West Pass is more dangerous than the Southwest, right?
The north
The
pass is-
north path is better, but will take more time. The other path is quicker, but is considered far more dangerous. Or
I
at
say-
least they
Not
have
danger, there's no
ramped
danger.
up. They have ramped up defenses.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Yeah, I agree with this one.
I say we take it fast.
I'm on the fast lane, baby. Woo.
Okay, and
need Chappie to be the
Sir.
brave.
Chappie,
Well,
Chappie.
He left. Dim
Oh.
attack.
Sir Derek also explains that while Trask cannot be totally believed, the risk of goblins being fortified along their southern or eastern boundaries is too great. Basically, you're going up and over, instead of going east.
Did he just
from their
tell
east.
us we're going north?
No,
Yeah.
he's basically saying that it might be extremely more fortified, so the goblin's probably not lying about that. And he also says that the Murak Harast tribe has no tactical reason to fortify their northern border.
Hmm.
But if we kick in the door,
No,
we'll
we
fu-
don't want to learn anyone.
And
Yeah.
basically, in order for Zorak, if they were to invade, they would have to walk 2 days in full sunlight through human lands to do so.
I'm back.
Okay. Okay.
And he suggests to enter the region from the north, near where the river meets the hills.
so okay, Chappie, we need you to be a tiebreaker here. You want to take the long, boring, slow route to the north, or the fast, heavily guarded route to the south?
But we don't want to start another war.
And we don't really want to alert them that we're there.
That's the main problem.
Hmm.
I mean,
Otherwise, I'd be up for
Basically-
going faster.
West,
exactly.
Crybaby, or Highway to the Danger Zone.
You know, I don't
Okay,
agree with
you
the idiot.
lost your vote. Brown, you realize you're on the side of him.
Yeah, but on the other hand, we don't have a second to lose here.
That may be true.
So if we go to the south, we risk causing war.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I thought we would cause war.
If we go to the north, we don't risk.
No, we're always at risk of causing more because we are.
But it's a higher chance to the
Yeah,
south.
because there's a lot more of them there, and they'll see
And,
us, definitely.
So
in
we'll
the
send-
north, it's more likely in the north we can get through their defenses easier.
I mean, if we're seen in the first place in Goblin Country,
Yeah.
So who voted north?
Furnace and Shank. And who voted south was
hi.
Damien and Carl.
Are we getting paid for this mission at all?
No.
Then fuck these guys. Let's go south.
All right.
Okay.
Fucking war.
You know, I figured as much.
Well, highway to the
So you guys are gonna prepare to
I
go.
mean, is there a way of finding out what the odds are of us starting a war if we go south, or?
There is no.
I don't think there's really any set numerical value right now. As long as we're safe, we're fine.
I mean, all you
We're
know
just
is it's
gonna
supposedly more fortified.
Mhm. Okay, next question. Marching order. Who will be watching the rear? Who will be watching the front?
I'm gonna be on the rear guard.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
stealthing the entire time.
You should be
want
up front then.
nothing.
We need a scout.
I'll be a scout too, because that's what I
Well,
was made
I'll
to
be
do.
center then.
I was made to be a
Basically-
scout, so I'll be in the front too.
I'm a fat dwarf. I should not be anywhere near the front. I should only be there for
You'll
lunch.
take the back.
I'm a squishy wizard, so I'll go center rear.
That's fair.
All right, so
So Shank, Ferns, Damien, Brad,
Brad, then Carl.
Carl.
oh wait, where were we put Tavian?
Can you just type that in chat?
Tavian will stay. Where do you want Tavian? Shank?
Tavian's just gonna. Actually, Tavian will just sneak with.
Okay. Shank, Ferns, Damien, Brad Carl.
Ha! Damn it. You spelled it wrong.
Fuck you. Well, joke's on you. You forgot Carl.
No, you spelled Carl wrong too.
No, it's KRL.
What about the semicolon?
Oh, well, that's because that's how you write lists.
Screw you.
Proper grammatical format.
No.
I definitely did just get lucky.
Fucking nerd.
Actually, that's not true at all. But screw you.
Shut up. Shut up, Fred. Shut up.
No.
Shut up.
Okay. So, you guys have decided to go that way.
Yep, we decided to go that way. That way.
Okay,
That way.
so against the advice of the Goblin
Literally
as well as the Revy.
Gonna start a war.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Are you guys
That's what
ready
we're
to
gonna
set
do.
off?
We
yeah.
don't have a choice.
Okay.
Rockets blasting off again.
All right.
Maybe
That's our name now, Team Rocket.
Maybe we should go north.
Prepare.
Too late.
All right.
Is it?
You're the yes.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome to
Fucked.
the whole new world.
A whole new world.
No, where's the fire T-Rex? I don't see a fire T-Rex.
Okay.
And all its
Shining,
So-
shimmering, splendid.
Cannot see jack shit.
Please don't touch me.
You
there.
guys will probably get
There it is.
to. Yep. You guys. Yeah, it's to the right a little bit. It's like halfway in the middle.
It's at the
Oh,
very
shit.
top.
Yeah. Very top. So yeah, you guys will get there. I will use. I need a good thing for the group. You guys will be, because of the shining rock. You guys are gonna be the shining rock, for now.
Yeah.
you guys, it's actually a shining rock. Okay, so
I couldn't help but notice you spoke there.
this will be the mark for you guys right now because I don't have another mark. Okay,
What
so
happened to the other one?
it's on a different page, and I don't feel like going to search for it. Let's see.
That's
Let's see
fair.
if I can find it quickly. If I can't find it quickly, I'll just use that.
No, let's just use the rock.
Okay, before we leave town,
Pioneers used to ride these things for miles.
Yeah.
I think we can pick up
Pioneers used
some
to-
hammocks, so that way we can sleep in the trees.
Well,
Um,
I think.
We could probably set that up with our tent.
Sleep on the ground. It's good for your back.
No.
So
I
Not good for
actually
being
agree with the
spotted.
hammock thing.
Oh,
agree with-
I have it. Okay, I actually have the party one.
Wait. Okay.
There you go. Yay. Okay. So, you guys are gonna get to about there. And then I'm just going to... Let's roll from this one. Someone roll me a D100.
11.
Okay. So 11 in this terrible, terrible thing I have. Okay, so 11 corresponds to 10.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I love how they do this. Load, please. Okay. You see, while you're, hiking through these, semi hills currently, walking through, you see a, wildly dressed traveler. Hello, I'm Madame Murrin. And I can tell. I am a fortune teller. I can tell you your fortune.
I mean, I'm interested.
Sure.
I
What
can
kind of
give.
fortune telling is it?
I can give one fortune for free, and the rest will cost you.
What's the method? Like, is it palm reading, tea leaves?
I can do either touching your hand or the side of your head to gain fortune from you.
Insight check this motherfucker.
Actually, that's fair. I'll roll insight.
Yeah. Can I do it
Yeah,
too?
let's all roll
D20
insight.
plus 5.
18
That's a 15.
plus 2, 20 total.
That is a 20 as well.
Okay, let me just read a little bit more of this.
Yet they question the crazy old man. Oh shit.
Yeah, my insight is just exactly how it is. 11.
Okay, so you guys are trying to insight check her, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that there's no divine senses involved. Okay, you will watch as her, because you're trying to insight check her eyes will roll to the back of her head, and she will speak in a deep voice, addressing you. I see fiery death in your future, and then snap back into reality.
Yeah, no, they check
there
out.
goes gravity.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Oh, I'm sorry. What happened? I was just in fortune telling mode.
Your eyes rolled back.
She's just gonna shake her head and she'll just I'm sorry. And she will who incited first?
Fiery
Me.
Who rolled first is the
Yep.
Yeah, Shank.
So I'm like,
And then
yeah.
Carl.
Wait, who let me get the lowest. Let me just get the lowest.
I got an 11.
Yeah.
Was that the lowest? Okay, she's going to touch you because you were far too obvious about it. And well, she'll just she'll just hop away.
What?
skipping.
Like, what kind of hop?
Like
bunny
skipping.
hops, yes. No,
Like
no, bunny
skipping.
hopping.
Yes,
Obviously.
yes, bunny.
Bunny hopping.
Just letting you know because I'm probably going to forget. Damien, you now have disadvantage on any saving throw involving fire.
What? Why?
Ooh.
The fuck?
You now have a curse on you
Oh.
because of fiery hells. If you had just done other things, you would have gotten a blessing instead.
Does anyone
But
have
you
an
all
idea
went for the insight check.
Don't trust no bitch.
I did nothing.
That is fair.
hmm
He did just sit there.
And hence
Does
why you
anyone-
have nothing wrong with you. So
Wait, so
busy
we
painting.
all have that?
nope.
Except-
I'm just making it the one that she touched. So.
Hey, Damien, you want a duel?
Go
anyone
this
have holy
way, they
water?
said.
Oh, I do, but I'm
no,
not
the
doing
one-
it.
I don't think holy water removes curse, does it?
It does.
I mean, it would make sense if it does.
Holy water. D&D. I don't actually know if it removes
I'm gonna
curse.
throw this out there. Should we turn around and go the other way?
Oh,
no.
here's how to use holy water as an improvised weapon.
As impromptu what?
An improvised weapon.
Hey, I'm proficient in that.
Can throw it 60
I'm
feet.
proficient in holy water.
It's
That
it's
is-
2060 for improvised weapon.
But still, you can throw that bitch 60
Yep.
feet.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeet.
I'm not seeing anything about curse here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything either. It
But-
just basically says treat it as a improvised weapon.
Yeah, and it's targets undead.
Yep.
It's
Need
the
greater
holy
restoration.
hand grenade.
So
Mm.
Can I
Okay,
make that
so-
actually?
the holy hand grenade.
Yes.
Well,
Brad.
maybe later. We'll think about it. I'll think about it.
Carl, do you know how to remove curses? You're a
Well, actually, I will do one thing. just so that it isn't all. I need to check.
I could try to burn it out of
I'd rather you not do that.
you. Just saying.
Burn it out of him.
I appreciate my flesh unburnt.
Burns.
I'm checking something. There's a spell called Remove Curse. Guess who doesn't have that spell?
Yep.
Yeah, me.
You know, if only you went back to the town and there was.
Oh, well, that's a shame. We have to push on. We must push
that's
on.
funny.
I mean, we're not that far. We can still
Well, we can't stop every. Otherwise, they might be right, and we have to go north. So, do you respect your opinion? And
Fiery death in your future.
Do you
Yeah, right?
like?
Literally.
Are you too stubborn to let other people be right? Exactly. I'll keep walking. You lose.
By the way, that was a great random encounter.
Close to the final battle.
It actually did have a good ending to it, so I'll agree.
Huh?
That random
What?
encounter had a good ending to it. So
it was very fitting. It was very fitting to how I'm feeling right now. Okay.
This
So.
is gonna go so shit.
Moving on. I'm assuming you guys are going to continue forward.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. You guys will get to about here. Okay. I'll just reveal this a little bit more.
I was gonna say, interesting how you reveal so much small segments.
I know. Well, it's because you're moving like very, very small amounts. Like you're moving a pretty big distance, but it's pretty small. Here, Merry Christmas. You can see this now, and you barely, and you can see that. Okay. Let's do another one from that list. Why not? Give me another D100.
Okay, that's in 45.
Okay, 45. Let's see what 45 lines up to.
Probably 14 or something.
Yeah, it's really dumb. 45. Nope. Give me another one. You got this one 3 times.
Which one is it?
It's the moonshine.
That's actually.
2027.
To be fair, we
Actually, we're not too far off.
The second branch.
Okay, so 13.
They chose to franchise.
Hey, it's a Denny's, you know.
Oh.
You're welcome for that.
Load, please.
We just find like a Denny's in the middle of nowhere.
You're gonna give her just an aneurysm.
Burn that shit down.
Welcome to Denny's. What can we get you? It's like it's like SCP, the interdimensional Denny's.
2 number 9s.
Wait,
Number
I'll do you one
9.
better. The infinite Denny's. Where it's just Denny's upon Denny's. Always like their own tribes, and everyone has to survive off of that
And there's
food.
just fucking pancakes everywhere.
No, there's a whole tribe dedicated to pancakes.
Okay. You guys are good. You guys are good. For now.
I'm not good, man.
Bro, you just gave somebody PTSD.
Would you
or something.
like to continue?
Yeah.
I don't know. Are you good?
Dead on the inside.
Welcome to Denny's. What can I get you with that?
Oh, hell. No, it's how may I serve you? Thank you very much.
All right. Well, reveal area.
Wait, did we just skip? Okay.
B1.
I think we lost the right to speak, Fred.
Nope. It's just random encounters. Random encounters. Things happen. So
And no thing happened there.
Something
maybe,
in our
maybe not.
future.
Who knows?
Can I investigate?
What's
If-
a passive investigation? Okay.
You know, we're just walking in the woods, and I feel right now I should
I feel
investigate.
like we're
Something,
being watched.
something happened. It hasn't happened for a while. I don't trust this. Okay. Sure.
I was more joking, by the way.
I know you were. I mean, I'm not just saying it's gonna mean anything, but
You know what? Fine, I'll roll. Why the hell not?
it might not mean anything. But go ahead.
It's life or death.
It's what my character would do.
23.
Okay. Nope. You don't notice
That-
anything.
Okay, that's what I thought would happen.
Yep. Okay, so got it. You're just paranoid that you're walking through the forest. You know, you got all these thoughts of, you know, heavily defended units and stuff.
Just absolute units.
And even though you're paranoid as shit now, you don't care, and you're gonna continue walking forward. Right?
Wait, that was an oxymoron.
Yep. It was
Yes,
done
I
on
am.
purpose. It was done on purpose. Okay, so I'm going to do this currently. And then I need to do this, and I will do this with that, and like that, and like that. Okay. That should be fine. Okay, so you guys are in for a treat.
I am a treat.
Are you?
No.
That was worth saying the sentence, but I no longer want to speak and or live anymore.
Good, good. I'm glad you now know how I feel.
Oh. Oh.
Meow.
All
Well
right.
then.
Okay, so you guys, I am taking all your characters.
Oh no. Not. Oh, what's his name? He's a.
He's a bad man.
Eh, glitch.
In the Matrix.
Okay.
Quote unquote.
Reveal area.
Like the Matrix movie, you can shoot, but you probably miss me.
That actually sounded quite nice.
I don't know how that's actually gonna work.
That was
for
like
you,
good singing, not.
But
Brown singing.
Muchas gracias, señor.
And that was Spanish, and that no longer gets attention. All
oh, ooh,
Oh.
that is actually really nice. Okay.
Shouldn't this be flipped? Or no, they're never mind.
right. Yeah, Brad. Never mind.
No, they're approaching from the back.
Yeah,
Is
we're going
this-
in the rear door. You ever go into
So,
the escape door?
You come across a group. God damn it! I'm running low on power. 1 second.
Oh boy, we gotta
Don't
fight
you go in the
somebody.
escape door?
What is this power stuff he speaks of?
The power to
Cocaine.
kill.
My
Or no,
power-
cocaine, actually, that's a better one.
1000.
We all need cocaine before we DM. Come on.
Yeah, man.
No, we all need some weed.
Champagne, cocaine,
No
gasoline,
cocaine.
and most things in between.
Champagne, cocaine,
You know, gasoline is a pretty good drug.
And most
I-
things
I wrote-
in
I wrote the city in a
between.
Shopee card.
You gotta do with the classical. You gotta-
Okay, so you come across.
Look at this one over here.
You come across a goblin patrol comprising of a few people. As you can see, they are currently, you know, just chatting amongst themselves. There are 2 females and 7 males. Just
Are
kind
they
of
at
in
our
the patrol.
rear or at our front? Like from where we were walking.
You're walking. Basically, they're walking right by. Like
Oh, I see. They're
The-
just faster
these.
paced.
These are you know, walls semi. They're like rock, so semi tough terrain.
Grand Canyon.
Yeah, you're basically in a little edge going through. They're just kind of walking through, and they stop to discuss something, but you don't know really which way they're going.
Can I try to hear what they're talking about?
If you would like, give me stealth.
Oh boy, what did I just get myself into? 16 plus.
You're fine.
Okay.
Okay. Actually, there might even be block text here.
But block text, I don't care about your damn block text.
Oh, okay. No, never mind.
Myself was 19.
All right. Yeah, they're just talking to themselves. They're just like talking about patrols, and they're talking about how they're talking slightly about the new champion. You don't really catch too much of what they're talking about because they're kind of like whispering, and you know, one of them's like, "Shh, dude, we're not supposed to be talking about that," like, and slaps them. And the other one's like, "Yeah, dude, it's gonna come this way. We have the thing fortified to all hell. Like, nothing's gonna come this way. Like, I don't even know why they have us out here." They're basically just, you know, messing around. They're nothing really particular about them.
All right, well, I'm not gonna. This is officially above my pay grade because I don't do good with quiet.
Just
Can we just
play
wait for them to
dumb,
leave?
and I think we're fine.
So,
Mexican music intensifies.
Actually,
Johnny Cash, you heathen.
so why don't you guys
Mexican.
line me up where you actually are in this?
Okay, well, honestly, you can just reverse it.
Okay, so basically,
like put the 3 in the back and put us in the front.
okay.
Hiding. Is there anywhere to even hide, or is this like a straight, like, fucking...
Nah, there might be like a few rocks like here if you want, but for the most part,
Get back.
it's pretty dried out. There's not a lot of vegetation. Like most things on this
No,
trip,
you're behind us.
most things on this trip have been pretty barren.
So
like-
we're basically in a waste.
Yeah, sort of, kind of. Like everything seems to be basically dead for the most part in this area. With rocky hills and stuff like that because of the, you know, hills. So.
But yeah, that's marching order.
Okay. So, people up front, give me a stealth check.
Okay.
I mean, I already made my stealth check.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Oh, 13.
I got 14.
14. Okay. They're just chatting away. They're not really paying attention, to be honest. They don't really care.
Talk about some bad guards.
Or they just don't care about us.
Do they
Well, they really haven't even noticed you guys yet.
Should we just try going around?
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
I'd rather not have to slaughter a whole patrol. So yeah, if that's your call, we can all just sneak around.
Yeah, let's just go around. We should go on the right side. Like, looking at the screen, right?
Like,
Yeah, that side.
There's more eyes that way, though. It's only one more.
Yeah, but it's the wider path for us.
that is wider. That's 10, 20, 30, and 20.
Or, I mean, we could go on the right.
What
but
time
we
of day
have-
is it?
It's semi, like, it's probably close to maybe midday.
Okay, so...
Yeah, it's broad daylight.
Well,
Mhm.
we gotta take.
And what happens if we go off the path? It's just
It's it's really rough terrain. It's like there's a bunch of rocks, and it's gonna be pretty tough to get through it. But you can, but it'll be you might slide down. You might. It's rough rocks, basically.
Yeah. Honestly, if we just go around, be non-discreet, we're fine. And if they call us out, we'll just say we're just wandering the area.
And if they tell us to leave,
this isn't where I parked my wagon.
Exactly. And if they tell us to leave, then we'll just
go
around. Like, we'll just find another way. Because we could climb that with enough time. Because we're not... Well, we are on a time constraint, but we're taking the faster route anyways, so... Yeah, what do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm with Ferns on this one.
We'll just go for it then.
Okay, we'll just go around.
Where are you going?
Right side, just around.
Okay, just...
Being as non-discreet as possible.
Okay. With Shank going there... so first of all, let me describe the area a little bit more, because block text.
Oh, now there's block text.
It seems that these rugged hills are unaware that springs exist, let alone that it has long since arrived. There is virtually no vegetation in sight. There are no trails of which to speak, just potential routes that seem to offer slightly better footing or that feel less jagged underfoot. The sun beams down upon the rocks, which are consistently sharp and vary in dimensions between those of fists to those of a dwarf. You see a giant centipede, some 2 feet long, scuttling across a 60-foot wide rock strewn valley between 2 low hills, basically where you are.
Wait, how big is this giant one?
60 foot wide. 2 foot long. Sorry, 60 foot wide is the thing. It's a 2 foot long centipede.
It's just a centipede.
It's
but long.
You know, it's the SpongeBob episode where it's the tunnel worm or whatever.
Alaskan bullworm.
Bullworm. Thank you. Yep, that thing.
Okay.
Suddenly, the whistling of an arrow breaks the silence, followed by a goblin cry. A few dark shapes emerge behind the rocks, about 50 feet in front of you. Well, basically you have these, which were the patrol. And, yeah, you can basically hear dozens more off in the distance as well.
Coming after us?
Well, they are all now aware of your presence. You heard the sound coming from up in the rocks.
Was the arrow shot in our direction?
Yes, the arrow was shot in your direction, and you hear...
Let us fuck.
You hear dozens of goblin war cries in the distance.
I mean, I'm sure those are going on too. But...
Mm-hmm.
You know, that centipede, they're specifically targeting us, right?
The centipede is just roaming. It really isn't doing anything to anyone.
Ooh, so
it's
the centipede.
flavor.
It's a big fucking centipede.
It's flavor. It's flavor.
We could do something with it, though.
Yeah, if we could distract them with that, we could make a breakaway.
Yeah.
Because you two were already not stealthy enough. You know, shame on you.
I mean, I was perfectly stealth.
Shut up.
You weren't going for the same effect, though.
Like I said, you heard the first cry you heard was from up here.
How many feet away is the centipede?
Roughly 50 feet away.
That's an arrow shot.
So it's near them. It's just kind of around. Let's say there.
Okay. I assume we roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Yari does.
So
We're
can't
pot
have-
shotting.
20.
we can't have
Yeah,
any
20.
survivors.
20.
Or
have
we
a
could
shovel.
we could get the centipede to attack them.
They've seen us. We can't have any survivors.
That's fair, but we should get that centipede involved.
7.
Red got a 7. Carl got a 7.
I got a 21.
And what is Tavian gonna roll?
A fat fucking Z.
I got a biggest.
I don't know. I'm going to have a lot to keep track of. So was really hoping you guys weren't gonna go this way. I'm probably gonna group them just because it makes it easier for me.
Okay. As we're waiting, let me here's a cute date idea. We go to botanical gardens, you point at the flowers you like, and I eat them.
I'm sorry, what?
Are you an iguana?
Did you stutter or are you stupid?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just in the process of grouping right now. 1 second.
Alright, well, our initiatives are below.
Okay, that works.
This can only end well. We're going to have to take on. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7.
8 goblins, I think.
Yeah, but there's also we've heard various work groups say at most another.
It's 9.
You heard dozens of more
Yeah,
calls.
they're over that way.
And we can't let a single one.
Yeah, we need to
I
squish
can
them.
try to talk them out of this.
No.
No.
No,
We
I
gotta
think.
get that centipede involved. If it's as big as we're told, then we need to get involved.
What?
2 foot. 2 foot
Oh.
long.
No, you said 2 foot wide, 60 feet long.
No, 2 foot long. It's 60 foot is the hill. Is the distance basically here.
What?
I see.
Which I went a little bit too big on that, but close enough.
So this is a 60-foot hill. What?
You're in a 60-foot like valley between 2 hills.
Oh.
I see. Okay.
Mhm. And it
I
was
won't go for the centipede for a different reason then.
it was a 2 foot centipede.
Centipede's mine, but for different reasons.
It's just
now.
it's basically going around a rock currently.
Yeah, but if we can take care of all of the goblins and then dispose of the bodies,
Oh right, I need to be rolling initiative. I got distracted.
hopefully we'd be able to get away without having to deal with the repercussions. But we need people all.
All right. So
And we need to burn
But we
them.
need to kill the ones around.
Here
in
first, and then we're gonna have to set up some kind of kill box. And also,
If we assume they're going to keep rushing us and them not running away.
I mean, because they could just go for more reinforcements, like.
Yeah, we need to make sure we know where all of them are. So, we should take a defensive position.
or if we scurry right now, we got 2 options here. We either run right now, or we fucking hammer them right hard and fast.
Okay, so.
Well, I have smoke and blinding arrows, so we can use those, right?
And then what? We run away, and then like we try and pass through at night.
Burns.
They're more active at night.
Yeah,
That's
we're
fair.
active at night.
Yeah, they
Well,
look
that
active now.
actually mean they're weakened right now then, because we're in broad daylight.
Yeah, would that make their like vision work worse?
No, they have fine vision.
Well, what about why don't goblins like daylight?
They can't be exposed to daylight for long hours, basically. If they do, they start to get burned really bad. It's basically like a someone in Florida trying to tan themselves.
You know, we could
They just burn.
We could try and capture one and force them to tell us what's happening by leaving them out.
That's a later thought. I like the idea, just a later. We need to figure out our escape plan.
So, either we run now and we try and find another way that doesn't involve going through this fucking valley, or we blind them, we smoke them, and we try and run through, and then they know that someone's made it in.
If we run away, goblins are known for when they target a creature and they disappear, they start targeting someone else within their group. So they'll probably
Really?
just start fighting each other.
Well, if I smoke them, then they just wildly swing and they're close to each other. So
Yeah, the goblin chooses another goblin within 5 feet of it. The 2 goblins swap places, and the chosen goblin becomes the target.
Huh? Is that like a?
I
Straight out of the
can
manual.
just smoke them, and then we can just run.
Wow.
And I'll let them fight out and then come back a little later.
Those
Well,
are
I-
great rolls.
Or we could try to find an alternate route around this on top.
I mean, we could try fighting all of them.
No.
That's a bit much.
Okay.
Well, let's see.
I mean, they're goblins. How much damage could they deal?
Yes, but goblins
1d6
and numbers
plus
are
two.
the problem.
Omega, give me another roll
Sarcasm.
Another roll for what?
If
for
I
initiative.
could just start.
Okay.
Well, do we have we have AOE
Nat
stuff,
20.
right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
specifically, yeah.
Brad,
Me, and you have it, right?
I don't have AOE stuff. I have strong targeting. I have.
Okay, it's just me and Brad then.
Well, yeah, I have inflict wound. I can pick up and stuff.
Yeah.
Or no, because we've already rolled insight. What I could have done is Thaumaturgy and tried to scare them off.
Well, because they're all melee attackers. I have ability.
No, we just had a fucking arrow shot at us.
Yeah.
Yep.
Most goblins carry a short
A
bow.
short bow.
That's
I have-
just standard for
I have
them.
a short crossbow. I can fight back.
So
Okay, but that's not your strength.
if we can start dinging them off, and then we take out the majority, there is a chance we could stand and fight. But once again, we have to kill them all if we do that.
Yeah, and we don't know where all of them are right now.
Well, they'll be raining down hellfire on us.
That's why I say we get in the middle, so we could hug a wall or a bunker down in the middle.
Hug a
But once again, we
wall.
don't know where they're going.
So say we hug this wall.
Yeah.
All right,
We
Ferns.
would have to shoot up to here, and we would also have to.
Or
go
no,
this-
sorry, Shank. Shank, what would you like to do, Shank?
Okay, we're fighting these bitches, right?
Your.
Well,
you.
Why don't we smoke them and back off? Then they'll in the fusion they should start hurting each other.
Hopefully.
So, and I say we smoke them for now, but be on guard.
So we're just running.
Or, okay, we were shot at. We heard some more cries. The idiot is right. We could try and talk our way out. Just because we've rolled initiative does not mean it is combat.
It
That
does
is
not
true.
mean it is combat.
I could just go up and speak to them.
That ends poorly.
Don't go up to them, but shout, "We mean no harm." But it's not your turn right now.
It'll be
And-
my turn eventually.
Or it's either that, or I try and pull some weird shit with Thaumaturgy, maybe.
That should be the fallback. Let's try
Probably
talking.
just prepare actions for now.
Let's prepare.
Yeah.
Let's have him talk. Prepare a few actions, and then we'll go at it. How's
Like,
that
you're prepared
sound?
to shoot a smoke arrow with my talking.
Which,
Well, first
Uh,
is Shank, so.
what do you think of this, Shank?
If we want to run, fine. I'll hold action if anything hostile starts happening.
Okay,
I'm gonna shoot.
Keep an eye on above us, because we don't know exactly where they're coming from, and they could easily drop down.
Okay.
Okay.
If that's okay.
So, if that's gonna be your hold action. Okay,
Alright.
next is Ferns.
Okay, I'm gonna prepare. I'm gonna knock a smoke arrow and prepare action if they become any sort of hostile towards the group. Like after Damien's talking.
I mean, they literally just fired an arrow at you.
That's why I'm wording this.
Okay.
After Damien's talking, and they make any more hostile, like shoot us with the arrow, things like that, I'd like smoke arrow them about here. Yeah, this little square.
Okay. So I'll just put, for the sake of clarity, right there.
Yeah.
Actually, it's
A
how big
little
is it?
to the right. That's 3x3 square.
Okay. Like 15 feet?
Yeah.
Okay.
So right here.
Yeah.
So-
No, Carl, the blue one, right?
Okay.
Monster.
Yeah, I was just,
Yeah.
I was making size. So there.
Yeah. So all those goblins will be
Okay.
caught up on.
That'll be for now.
Um.
That's just, here, I'll put that on the GM layer so you don't see it. There you go.
Okay.
Just for now.
Okay. And so yeah.
Alright. Whose turn is it next?
Yours?
Alright. What would you guys like me to say to them?
We
Before
mean no harm. We are just travelers.
Alright, I shout in Goblin.
Oh, we do not wish to fight. We do not wish to fight. Also say that.
Alright, I shout in Goblin. We mean no harm. We are just travelers. We do not wish to engage in combat.
No, you human! Human, get out of here! We don't want human! Human, go! Go leave! Go leave now! Human, go! We won't attack if you leave! Leave! Leave now!
Let's back off.
Yeah, and we're just.
Yeah, let's back off.
If we pay them, they might let us go past.
Well, just try it, but don't push our luck.
What is your thought with money all of a sudden?
It works.
Goblins
Money
like
talks.
shiny things.
Yeah,
Goblins do like shiny things.
Money talks.
Okay.
For
I'll
gold.
ask, how much gold will it take to allow it pass in Goblin?
Well, I mean, for us, we could let you through for like, I don't know, maybe like 400 gold. But that doesn't mean that the people later won't,
Not a great
require
deal,
more. We have to spread the gold amongst us.
I mean, I have a
how much was it? How much was it?
400.
400.
I
Okay.
Offer them 40.
no. I'm willing to give my 106.
I am broke. I have like 10.
I don't think we have 400 gold collectively.
Oh, do you not? Oops.
Carl, let's
Shit.
see. I have 106. Look through your characters. Just humor me for a second, people.
I have 158 gold.
I didn't realize
That's
you...
250.
I have 86.
So if we're all willing to pool, we have 330, and then Shank, could you fill us with 70?
Well, I have 10 I can put in.
I think we can talk them down to less.
I mean, they also did just say that, that would only get you past them and not anyone later on.
I don't think, I think
Yeah.
we should throw that number out there at us.
Let's just leave like they said.
Offer them 40 gold.
No, let's actually let's
leave.
back off.
Yeah, if we walk away, we can do. Is there like a way to walk? Would there be another path?
Actually, yeah, monster. Is there any other paths that we can go back on? We
They
can always.
So I'm gonna let you know that just out of game, all the paths are basically guarded the same because
gonna
they're
be
all
out.
heavily fortified.
Turn around,
So-
go the other way.
Turn
I
around.
think we should have done in the first place.
Shut up.
I mean, you could also remove the curse on Damien.
No.
Or we
No.
could just murder everybody.
You could
and-
attempt to murder everyone.
You know,
Well,
let's
we'd
do
have
that.
to. We couldn't really get restful sleep because we would know they're going to send reinforcements. They'll know we're here.
Well, we just need if we get through this, we can find a good decent place to hide, and only the magic users need a restful sleep.
Yes.
They also said that they don't really, as long as you leave, they don't care. Like they just
Hint, wink, wink.
Or we could talk him down on the gold number, and even if it just gets
Hint,
through
hint,
them,
wink, wink.
even if it just gets us through them.
But we shouldn't dump all our gold in one account. That's the important thing. 'Cause
I would. I mean, I wonder if they would let a few people go through for less gold.
they said only human. I, Shank, and Brad are not human. And you
Hi.
aren't either, but
Human not
You-
welcome here.
they might just see you as small human.
They basically see you guys as humans. Like, regardless of the fact that you're humanoid.
Yeah, so no, I'm just saying less
enough.
people.
The only one
cheaper
that they probably
price.
don't is the dwarf. Because he's shorter.
Why not me?
Because you are built like a
You're,
human.
yeah.
Okay.
Not all of us are humans.
Actually, I have a question. Since this is more just an off-topic thing.
Yep.
But since I'm basically made of metal, and there's a hot sun beating down on us, that must mean like I am really like heated up.
You got enough lubricant in you. You're fine.
No. Ew.
Okay, and that entire sentence is discounted. Moving back to that,
It's coolant.
Oh, you're so
so
hot.
let's see. It'll just hypothetically, it's $400 gold.
400
400 divided by 5.
They have 9 people. I like to add. There's no can divide that.
9 that we know of.
400 divided by 5. I'm checking more. It's 80 per person.
I'm not paying a single cent, so
I can't.
I'm going back. Peace.
You know, I respect that. I say we back off too.
I believe we should.
Poof.
And Brad is gone.
Debating
Oh,
a bad
my
thing.
goodness.
You know what? I want to poof off with him.
I'm debating doing something stupid.
Ooh. Wait 1 second.
Poof.
I
Hey,
mean, we could fight all of them, but it wouldn't be the best idea.
you want to do something stupid?
What?
No, not you. Damien.
Poof.
What?
You want to burn 80 of your own gold?
I don't think we should bribe them.
Oh my god.
It takes 160 gold and we get past, and then the other people go the long way. Worst case, we just buy time.
You
They
really...
could act like they're the worst people to do it, but they could act as a scouting party.
It's either that or I'll give 80 gold and I'll get the sneaky bitch to go.
You really want to split the party.
It
I'm
seems
staying
like
with
the
the most
more
good
efficient thing. If I was willing to pay your price, Shank, would you be willing to go ahead?
That's stupid to split the party.
Meh.
It is.
You went to a heavily fortified area where you had basically just found a group of goblin scouts that are just kind of roaming around, or patrols. And you think that you couldn't handle them with a party, so let's split the party and go deeper.
Less people. No, it's less people, so it's harder to see.
Let's just go north.
Yeah, we should have gone north from the beginning.
No.
Yes.
No.
I made my decision.
Ron, you're the one that was second guessing yourself.
I was, and then I realized I wanted to go south.
and
The
then
only thing we got from
Omega
this
talk.
pass- The only thing we got from this pass was Damien getting cursed and
That
only
was...
telling
and
me
running
good
into a group of goblins that we shouldn't fight.
You're
Because
only...
our main objective was not to be seen and go kill the task.
And so we've wasted more time going this way instead of going the other way.
Yeah.
Let's go the other
Let's
way.
just walk back. Let's walk back. You know what? Fuck
Let's
this
let's
shit.
reverse
Yeah.
time back to before we went down the path.
Well, you're not reversing time, but...
But we're taking
If I
alternate
could
route.
turn back time.
So is that what you guys are gonna do?
Yes.
I
Let's give
think
them the bird
group
on the way
majority.
out.
Go back. Go back.
I'm on going back.
Yeah, let's go back.
Okay.
Shank.
Fuck this
just
shit.
watch out for any like spies they might have sent
So
after
so
us.
yeah, just because you've now have decided, and I'm not letting you take it back now. You guys would have been screwed.
How many were there?
So here in this area there was roughly 15. In the next area there was roughly 60.
Eh,
Yeah, no, fuck this shit.
That
All
was-
all that shoot 2 per round. They shoot 2 arrows per round.
See,
So-
we have AoE, not that much AoE.
But first round is 120 arrows coming at you. That's why I was like, please, oh please don't continue. That would be hell to run. Okay.
What are your thoughts on this round?
I'm going to remain silent, but I'm still
Okay.
displeased
I need
with
more
our choice to
liquor.
back off.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. That's completely out of character, etc.
We're
Yeah.
strong, but we're not that strong.
Yeah, no, you guys
You're not even that strong.
you guys
You're
are not
even
meant to go that way. That's why there's a million things saying don't go that way.
HP 19 AC. I will probably
Bread.
have done okay.
Yeah.
Okay, just completely, just look at shit posting. Just where the fuck is shit? Look at fucking where's shit posting? Random picture. Just someone humor me and look at random pictures. And fucking wide red. Why did you show me this?
You gotta love Google Images.
Oh,
Ew.
it's fucking impressive. But on the other hand, who wasted that much time? And who got all their friends together and was like, "Hey guys,
Yeah, that's what's disgusting.
Fuck yes! I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
told on everybody to like, hey."
No homo, but I have an idea.
Stream, just ignore everything that they're talking about, and we're good.
So,
Or,
stream, to give you an
recording,
idea of
recording.
the image. Or
Nope,
whatever
nope, just
recording.
nope, just nope,
So
just nope,
basically,
just nope,
it's,
just nope, just nope, just nope, just nope,
you-
just
you know
nope,
the
just
OK
nope,
symbol?
Just nope, just nope, just
So,
nope.
someone
nope,
is
nope,
taking
nope,
a piss
nope,
through
nope,
the OK
nope,
symbol.
nope,
Well,
nope,
no,
nope,
they're-
nope, nope.
But there's a
Okay, let me know when he's done talking.
You were muted.
Okay, I'm assuming he's done.
Uh,
Wow, that's
The DM
rude.
again.
By the way,
Mundo Bob.
I can't hear when you disconnect me. Because I'm in streamer mode, so I can't hear any notifications.
I'm glad you knew that would happen, though.
I did, because I was unmuting you.
Either way,
round
so basically,
two,
there's stream of piss.
Anyway,
That's a disgusting
I found that. No, it is. I googled
Why is it
threatening toilets,
Oh.
and then I just sent a bunch to Brown, and that was one of the images that came up, and I just had to share it.
How did you combine the words threatening and toilets?
just
In
it's
what world?
it's bread. It's just bread. It's,
Delicious.
Anyway,
Delicious
some
toilets.
delicious food.
Y'all need to.
Oh no.
okay.
Oh, it's so cute though.
So you guys start your way the other way, following the northern path to get there.
Oh, okay. That's not a threatening toilet.
Oh,
That's
by
the
the
delicious
way,
toilet.
just for the sake of showing you, this is how much time you would have to go through B1.
Huh?
Oh, fuck that.
That's how many times you would have to go through it.
No.
Yeah, I'm glad we made our better decision to go the opposite.
Okay. I do think dynamic lighting does
Okay.
make it lag a little bit more for me.
So all I'm going to say is, we're not aware of how that was. So
No, you're not.
Carl's still calling you a bunch of pussies.
That's
That's
fair.
what you are.
Yeah, you guys are not aware of that. Okay. So, moving on,
I
you
believe
guys
If we went down that path, it'd be far more dangerous than thought it was.
You can't
We were
prove that,
warned-
so
we were
shut up.
warned by two different people, a horde of goblins. mind you.
And you're just a.
Yeah. It would.
Die in your sleep.
There's
Yeah.
nothing better than dying a valor's death.
It's
It is not. You're gonna die a shameful death.
And you'll die the death of a thief.
Yeah,
You're
it's a lot. There's a
I don't think
significant
anything does.
amount of
You know-
arrows that get thrown.
Brown,
Yo.
I think this describes how kind of what was upcoming for Carl.
A bullet? Or. I'm
You
sorry.
have
I'm just.
you have no idea what you're up.
Yep. Yep. I just want that. Stupid. I mean, I just want that bloodlust. Just that. Nice murder.
All right. So you guys are going to go up. So, you guys
Can we
will.
get like a shameful look when we're going through the town by chance?
Oh, are you
Like,
going
people
back
just
through
very
the?
questioning?
Are you going back through the town?
We probably shouldn't.
Yeah, no, we're not. They might actually shoot at us.
That is actually fair. Come on, it was only 15 goblins.
For the first round.
Yeah, there was. You guys were going to get murdered. Anyway,
So, I know we're delaying it still, but just out of character, how the fuck are you actually, besides going north, how the fuck are you supposed to go?
oh no,
Just
you're
like
not.
this,
It literally says if they go this way, they're just looking to die.
You know, what if, like, from somehow they survive? What happens?
There's literally nothing about it. Like, the thing it says here is it basically says, run into, like, it demonstrates each round of combat. It says, should the heroes continue deeper into goblin territory, they come to a ridge before which there is no acceptable cover, and behind which some 60 goblins are waiting. The goblins wait hidden behind rocks until the heroes get within short range of their bows. Then loose 2 arrows at heroes each during the first round, spreading their attacks evenly amongst the heroes. If the heroes survive the first volley of 120 arrows and decide to retreat, the goblins will have a second volley of 60 arrows at short range, another 60 at medium range, and another 60 at long range before the heroes are safe from goblins. Although it is more likely that they will be dead long before then.
Yeah, they
Okay.
definitely won't.
And that's after, like, 4 rounds of combat. So, yeah, you
I
get...
want to see someone get their way through that.
I
Like, to be
really-
completely honest.
Like, once you hit that, like, there's no more goblin army left. You just win.
Like,
Yeah,
'cause that,
it's-
they'd be wasting a lot of arrows by that point.
Yeah, but again, at every single B1 was where it happens.
That's kind of funny that that's like they give you that option, but it's such a screw you that.
Oh yeah, it's meant so that you turn around. That's why I gave you
I
like
think
adequate
only
like
a team of level 20 characters could get through.
they probably
Level 20's
could.
Good. Yeah,
Yeah.
level 20's good.
Or if
Because
you
the
had a
arrows
monk,
just-
you could just catch the arrows and send them back.
Right?
Either
Alright.
way,
What we need.
So, now that we've gone through that, you guys will get actually quite a bit further now that you're following the actual path. But so you'll get to about here. With the water. And then let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. Someone roll me a d8.
4.
4. That's okay. So, with 4,
We go to 26.
let's do no, that's not that.
Oh.
We'll do this one. So I shall reveal said area over here, which you won't really be able to see, but you'll be able to see the grid.
Oh, my ears.
You okay?
I've seen this before. I know what this is, Brown.
That's why
I'm not clicking it. I know what it is.
Either way, carry on.
Please continue.
Yeah.
I'm currently trying to move you, but it's lagging a bit because of dynamic lighting. Okay. And you're gonna come across, because you're following the river. And you guys are going to come across. Let me pull this back up. So, I need to pull up. Where are my random encounters? Random encounters. Level 3. You'll come across one of this. One of this.
What is that?
I will make them larger in a second. One of that. One
just a
of
lizard.
that. One of
Are these kobolds?
that.
Are we dying?
You guys are fine right now.
Those are not kobolds.
Then we
Actually
have
might be.
one
Lizard
of
Oh, are we fighting the frog people?
that. Like I said, I will make these all be significantly larger in a second so you can actually see what they look like. And then we need, so one of these, one of these. We'll put one in the water. Why not? And we'll put another one swimming in the water.
Lizard men, that's gonna be fun.
Okay. So, they are lizard folk.
I knew it.
And these are lizard shaman.
Okay.
These are lizards.
Are we going to be forced to fight them?
And these are giant lizards. And
Can
they're just
anyone speak lizard folk?
they're just minding their own business, just splashing away. Some are splashing away in the water, some of the other ones are just kind of sitting away. Some are guarding, trying to, make sure that everything's there. And they're just gonna, this one's gonna see you, and it's just gonna hiss at you.
Let's just go on.
Wait,
through
wait,
and mind our
wait.
own business.
Real quick, out of character. No, never mind. What should we do?
Try to just walk by.
Just mind our own business and going through.
It hissed at us, though. Hissing is usually a sign of piss off, so.
Walk farther on the other side.
And
What is that?
it's going to, this one's also going to say, to Brad, well, to all of you, but Brad will understand it, go away!
Yeah, hissing is a universal saying for piss off.
Yep.
So.
Can we just tell it that we need to get through?
Well, does anyone know?
I'm
Lizard folk?
assuming I can
Brad?
understand them if you said that.
It's in Draconic.
So then I say back that we need to pass. What can we do to let us pass?
Oh, if you need to pass, just go right ahead. Go right ahead. Just don't. If you touch anything, I will gut you like the fish.
That's
Calm
Cool.
down.
They said
That
we can
is-
pass, just don't touch anything.
And
Okay.
to everyone else, all you hear is.
Okay. So I want to trust Brad here and let's go on with our business.
But exactly like I said when we got, just go and mind our own business.
Yep.
Oh,
And they're
which way are we going? Are we going right?
you're
or-
going this way.
Okay.
yeah.
Bloop, 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 bloop,
So
bloop.
you guys are just gonna go past. Yep. Nothing's gonna happen besides that.
Nice.
Hey, we didn't murder innocent people for once.
Yeah. My my poor honey badgers.
Sorry.
Okay, that was
I know.
It was an unfortunate series of events.
Was not unfortunate. You did it on purpose. I think the dynamic lighting is what's slowing down my stuff. My poor honey badgers. Alright.
Oh, those things.
Yeah. Alright, and I'm gonna close that off. I may end up using some areas again, depending upon if we need them, but
You know.
for right now, it's fine.
Probably could have defeated those lizards with ease.
Yeah,
Probably
but
not really engage.
it's better we
Alright,
don't.
so you guys are going to continue up. You have now entered into... actually, nope, you haven't entered it yet, so you're just following the river. Basically everything else, like, up to this point, it's been pretty calm. Pretty calm. So you get to B2. You've journeyed south into the rugged hills for a mile or two. The terrain is already disorienting. The north side of one hill seems to look almost identical to the east side of another, and in some cases only the direction in which the shadows are cast can tell you if you're still heading in the appropriate direction. Besides Ferns, because he has the goddamn map. You know, it looks the same. You have been navigating a ravine floor between two of the larger hills, small pebbles and rocks shifting under each step. As you round the base of one of the hills, you notice your path taking on a mild descending slope. Moments later, a valley comes into view, some 3 miles in width and about 5 miles across. Unlike the brown and beige tones that everything in these hills seem to have, the floor of the valley is a verdant green. Waves of straight reeds, tall as men, wave gently in the slightest breeze. It is doubtless that this valley is considerably lower and wetter than the surrounding terrain to support such vegetation, if it isn't actually a swamp. As you debate whether it would be better to try and negotiate these unstable hills or wade through the swamp, you notice some brownish objects at the edge of the marshy ground.
Can we investigate the brown objects?
Yep. So you will find 2 wagon wheels, each roughly about 5 feet across, and they're currently at the swamp's edge.
Can I take one?
Sure. Another wheel can be seen several feet into the reeds. While the grass appears to be more or less vertical, there's an area near the wheels that lean inward slightly, as if a large animal entered the swamp at some point some time ago.
Okay, so it's basically an abandoned, crushed wagon.
Mm-hmm.
Or decaying.
Well,
is it crushed or decaying?
It's abandoned, and it looks like it was scrapped for parts, basically.
Okay.
So you can, at this point, you can elect to take the high ground, which will take an extra 2 days. Or you can proceed through the lower area, which is the swamp. The upper area will be more difficult, and you will be constantly climbing and descending, and it adds distance due to the irregularities and the terrain difficulty.
I mean, if
we've already burnt enough time with other paths. I say we just get on with it.
I mean, the third Star Wars movie has taught me anything. Having the high ground is all...
Okay.
You know what? You know
Damien?
what?
What?
Being a dwarf, you will
I-
know that it will take longer to descend the hills.
But
Just
but
saying.
I-
I met Yoda in the swamp, so
Agreeing with the idiot multiple times in one day. Nothing I enjoyed. But if you were all so cautious and want to avoid
I have the
and
high
want to
ground.
avoid confrontation as much as you all seem to want to do, we should take the high ground.
Yeah. See, I would agree with taking the high ground, but we've already wasted enough time going
I
in.
think we
but
have
you're all
more
a bunch
time
of
than
pansy.
you.
Well, because our original purpose was to go as quickly as we could, correct?
Okay, yes, but we can extend some time. It's not like we're at that much of a rush.
They're preparing an army to attack. We don't know. We don't know that, or we don't know the other.
It takes weeks to prepare an army. 2 days.
And we don't know how long they've been preparing. The goblins just now told us this. We don't know how long have been.
It seems like they just started preparing, so it's best that we get.
I have the inkling that they haven't, and until we get there, I can't. I need to confirm from some things, but for now, we need to be as swift as possible.
I still say we take the high ground.
I'm just not gonna have an input.
What do you think, Shank?
I would say swamp, but that's just
Okay. Brad?
I kind of think high ground because if the lizards don't want us where they're gonna swamp.
Well, Carl has to be the tiebreaker then.
Okay.
And
Well, here, I just want to reason this one out. If they are assembling an army,
Kenobi.
if they are assembling an army, then every day that passes, more goblins will be summoned.
Yeah.
That being said, we don't also need to piss off the lizard folk. That being said, maybe they take money, and I'm willing to put some of my money on the line so we can take this path just a little bit faster. As long as we have the ability to speak to them. So yeah, no, there's no worry here. We'll just get through this area as fast as possible. How many days would it take to travel through the swamps?
Uh,
I think it's for just 2 days extra.
Okay.
That would be tacked on. And
the
also,
heroes.
the only reason it was good we avoided the lizard.
Well,
Don't
you
get me
will
wrong.
reach a place by evening that can get you to the end of the swamp, based on the
Okay.
map. Based on the map, whether or not that's
Then-
correct, could be wrong. But
Then if we push hard and we go fast,
And if we run into any lizardmen, we could just say, "Hey, we're passing through. We don't want any."
and I'm willing
If
to.
Brad is okay with that, because he's going to have to be our translator. And the only reason we didn't go for the Goblin Pass is because one of our specific orders was not to be known and not to mess with any Goblin troops. Also, I have a feeling that wasn't going to be a fun time either with how many were here.
South to this. Or what the fucking south now?
Okay, so
Swamps.
swamp.
Because I won't be caught dead agreeing with the Mega Twice one.
That's fair.
okay,
So-
swamps.
Like,
So
come on. I guess we're Anakin Skywalker.
Okay, what is the Star Wars, Damien?
we're gonna find Yoda. Okay, it's fine.
You're just kidding. I am not.
okay,
Only
so
the DM can decide that.
you guys are going to go through
Yeah,
the swamp.
We stumble into this small green.
So you should get about there.
Okay.
And let's see.
What do you need us to roll?
I'm thinking.
Character.
Roll me a d8.
6.
3.
36. Got it.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Those are your creatures.
You are honestly, you're just gonna stumble across a few more lizard folk that are just minding their own business.
And
They,
we passed by
they,
them minding our own business.
yep, they don't really care that you're there. These are even less
Okay,
caring than the last ones.
that's fair.
It's just kind of like they just look at you and they're just watching, and then as you go by, they just leave you alone.
Okay.
Okay, we'll get you a little bit further. So it's you've been traveling quite a bit, because you're going through a swamp. So you'll have one more before I'm trying to get to it. I might get you there and then stop it. So we'll do another encounter.
Okay.
So roll me roll me a d8 again.
1.
4.
1. Okay.
God damn it.
So with 1, I'm going to go back to. Do I have a good map for this? I don't really. I'll just do this out of map because I don't feel like putting it on a map. You basically get attacked by a swarm of insects. 7 insects.
That's
Seven swarms of insects. Sorry.
Swarms are the worst.
Fortunately, we have fire.
Yeah, just throw fire at it.
So,
Well, they're counted as flying, right?
these are not flying insects.
Oh.
Time for create bonfire.
How big are they?
It's a medium swarm of tiny beasts.
I assume we have to roll initiative.
Yep.
Do we get a map for this one?
No, I'm not gonna do it. Just out of sake for myself, I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, good. A solid 3.
Like, I don't think I need to, because they can share the same space as you. So,
18.
it's just gonna be a nuisance.
18, baby.
That's what I got.
Are we seriously gonna fight insects?
Yep.
They're a pain in the ass, man.
Yeah, swarms are... I'm negating one of the things of swarms anyway, but...
Okay.
What's that?
Normally if you're fighting a swarm, basically... most damage types to swarms are cut in half.
Yeah, it does like nothing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually worse than cut in half, I think. But yeah, it's still they might still have something similar to that, but I'm not doing the full thing, so because this is just supposed to be an annoyance of going through a swamp. I also love my spelling as I'm typing all these out.
Mm-hmm.
It's slowly becoming worse and worse. Okay. So what were your initiatives? So Shank was 15. Roll me a d20.
18.
Okay. And then Omega is 18. Which your name is Damien. Okay. And then
Oh, I
Bread
forgot about that.
is 16, which is Ferns. Brad is 10. And where is... Oh, Carl is 3. Good job.
Yeah.
Roll me a d20.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, 20.
rolls
That's a
another
14.
goblin.
Okay.
Uh,
Well, you're not gonna beat them, so. Alright, so that should be everything. And Tavian's being a torch carrier right now, but. Okay, there's Tavian. Okay.
Are the insect hordes right next to each other?
They're all within like 5 feet of some of you.
Like, are they 5 feet within another swarm?
You can probably hit more than one.
Honestly, we could just kind of stomp on them and be fine.
Okay. So, first one, by the way, just give me a number when you do it, like 1 through 7, just so I can keep track of health this way, because I don't have tokens.
Okay.
So you'll just let me know like 1 through 7, because they're all gonna be within like 5 feet of you, basically constantly. They will also share the same space as you. Isn't that fun? Okay. So, Swarm 1 is going to attack, let's say Brad. Actually, you know what? How many people do we have? We have 6 people. I'm not going to include that. So, going down the list, I will use the initiative list. So 3. So, 1, 2. It goes after Shank.
I knew it. Damn it. Okay.
And it is going to miss. And it's just going to get combined with another swarm.
Like, fuck you!
It's
Kick
going
it away.
to get combined with another swarm. So now that swarm is now gone. And another swarm is now doubled in power. Okay.
Okay.
Damien, it is now your turn.
I'm going to go to, how many of the swarms, like, bunched up next to each other?
They're all within 5 feet of each other.
Alright. I'm gonna go, I guess, swarms 4 and 5.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a thing called sweeping attack.
Okay.
And
What does it do?
I'm just gonna make sure you guys can read that. Oh, it's when I hit a creature.
Yep. You have to hit a creature to activate it. But...
Alright, well, I'm gonna try hitting 4 and then I'll attack.
Okay, so swing at 4.
Luck, don't fail me now. That's a 9.
That will not hit, I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna do an action surge.
Okay.
Try again. That's a 14.
14 will hit.
Alright, and then I'll do a sweeping attack.
Okay.
On number 5.
What type of damage is it, by the way? You have...
I have to roll with my superiority die, so basically I'll do 2 d8s. First d8 will be for 4, the second d8 will be for 5.
Well, no, I think you have to attempt to hit the second one. It's not an auto hit, I don't think. You can use your reaction to expend... you can use... When you hit another creature when you hit a creature with a melee, you can expend 1 to attempt to damage another creature with the same attack.
And my superiority dies are d8s.
And I would assume the attempt to damage means you have to roll another d20. If the original attack roll would hit the second target, it takes damage equal to the number you rolled on the superiority dice.
Alright, I understand now. So here's the first attack. Here's the first damage. So that's gonna be 8, and then I roll the second attack. That's a 24.
No, you don't have to roll for a second attack. I misunderstood it.
Alright, then I'll roll my second d8 then.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a 10.
Okay, so 4 will take... this is what type of damage? Slashing?
It's with the longsword.
So slashing.
Yeah.
Okay, so it'll take that much damage, and you said 4 and 5?
Yeah, 4 and 5. 4
Okay.
will take 8, 5 will take 10.
I don't... Do you add the bonus to the second roll?
I think so.
It takes damage equal to the number you rolled on the superiority dice.
Oh, so it just takes 6 then.
Okay. So the first one takes 8?
8, the second one takes 6.
Okay, so the first one is going to take 4 damage.
Wait, what?
And the second one is going to take 3 damage. Okay.
Why is it halved?
Because it's a
Swarms,
swarm.
man. You're not hitting one single creature, you're hitting multiple.
Yep. Exactly. Okay. So, now it is Fern's turn.
Oh, okay.
Straight the sweeping attack.
So which numbers have been attacked?
5 and 2. And 5 looks bigger than it originally was.
5, 2, and 4.
Okay, so can I do create bonfire on 5?
If you would like to, sure.
I would like to.
Okay.
They have to take a dex saving throw.
I would also like to mention the fact that it's currently under Shank's feet.
Oh, never mind. Actually, no, I wouldn't know.
I mean, if you want to burn me.
Burn the witch.
I can say that 6 is not under anyone's feet. 3 is not under anyone's feet. 4 is not under anyone's feet. The rest are.
What about 3?
I'll make a dex save. If you want to do it, go for it.
Actually, you do have a high dex save. That's true. Well, I'm contemplating this when I shouldn't be. I'm going to attack 3 with create bonfire.
Okay. You're gonna light 3 on fire.
So
that's...
Yeah.
What is it for the bonfire? Spells... you don't even have it in your spell list. I can't even look it up right now. Ugh, I have to look it up on the other thing.
I have a link. Don't worry.
I also have I have spell searches. I just didn't want to pull it out.
There you go. Sorry, I'll add it.
Bonfire. Well, that one doesn't have bonfire in it. I have to go to the other one.
I sent you a link.
I don't care. I have my own spell books. I don't need your spell book.
Which was faster, I wonder.
Well, I had to go look it up.
When you had a link.
Create bonfire. It is a dex save. What's your DC?
Oh, what's my 16? Or no, dex or AC or DC?
DC. 13.
Oh, DC.
13.
Okay.
Because I have to make a dexterity save against your DC. So, 13 DC. Okay, so there's...
Wait. No,
nat 20.
Right.
Nat 20.
Okay.
It's gonna save.
Well, would it be going off my dex stat? Or what would it be going off?
No.
Like, I know it's a nat 20, but I'm still trying to figure it out.
It's your spell DC. Your spell DC is based off of whatever your spellcasting modifier is, which is...
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
just because they're doing a dex save, so their dex has to beat your spell DC.
Spell. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So that didn't work.
Yep. So it's still on the ground for up to a minute unless you get hit. Then you have to make a Constitution saving throw. So Shank, it is now your turn.
Okay. I am not really useful right now.
I mean, you're within 5 feet, so sneak attack.
True. I'm gonna.
Is there a map somewhere that we should be
No.
looking at?
No.
I'm gonna try and stab it with my sword.
The problem is if I put it on a map, half the time it would be in your face. Like, it would be covering you. So I'm just, they're all within 5 feet constantly.
Oh shit, 23 to hit.
Which one are you hitting?
The one under my feet.
Okay, so 3. Oh wait, no. Sorry, the one under your feet was
It's 5.
5. Yep, 5. Okay. So, and you got how much?
23.
Roll damage.
I get 2d6 sneak attack now.
Yep.
15 points of damage.
Jeez. Okay, that's quite a
It's
bit. That's gonna
piercing.
that's gonna be halved. So
Yeah.
that's going to be 7 points of damage.
Like, get the fuck off my feet, you little bitches!
Okay. So the swarm 5 is looking almost like a normal swarm again. All right. So then we go to swarm number 5. Who is not going to be happy that you just hit it. So it's
I'm not
going
happy with it either, okay?
they're going to start gnawing on your legs. And they will have a 19.
Yep.
And they're going to do, let's see. So actually I'm just going to do this on roll 20 cuz I don't feel like adding it. They're going to do 10 piercing damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Just gnawing at you constantly.
Like, you're an asshole.
Yep. Okay. So, next is going to be swarm number 7, who is also going to go underneath you. And is going
How much space is there underneath me?
They can share.
Input between your legs, joke.
Actually, I'm gonna do it this way again, because it makes it easier. So 6 in initiative. Wait, why do I have Damien twice? Damn it! What was your initiative? Oh, that should be Carl. That's not Damien. Why did I put Damien? This is Carl. Okay, so that will go after Carl.
Oh yes, me and Carl are the same.
Okay, so 7 is now under Carl. So here, let me just write this down. So 7 is under Carl. 5 is under Shank. And 3 is in Bonfire. Okay. So it's going to go after Carl. And will attempt to bite you. That will probably not hit. 15. Carl, what's your AC?
Brown.
Yep.
What's your AC?
18.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, next is going to be Tavian, who is going to swing a torch. And will miss. Then swarm number 2. We'll go. Wait. I'm super. Okay, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, Oh yeah, I did that. Whatever. I'm confusing myself. So 5 is Brad. So we'll go after Brad. Okay. So
right.
it's going to attempt to bite you. And it's got that's probably not going to hit. 10.
No, doesn't hit.
Yep, and 2 is now underneath you. Okay. Brad, it is now your turn.
So you said number 2 is underneath me?
Yep, they are like crawling on your legs.
How many are near me? Just one?
It's a swarm. Everything else is within 5 feet of you. Actually, I'm going to say that you're 10 feet away from everyone else, just so you don't have disadvantage on spells.
Dragon breath him.
You will hit all of your teammates as well.
Fuck those
Yeah,
guys.
no, do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it. No balls.
Do it, you won't.
Yeah, do it,
Equal
bitch.
8 plus your constitution modifier, your proficiency bonus. Takes 2d6 damage.
Are you doing it?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
So what's your DC? It's 8 plus con plus proficiency, so 10 plus your constitution.
I believe it's just one. My constitution
Yep.
is 0.
Okay, so DC 10. DC 10. Everyone pass me a DC 10.
Okay, that
Okay.
seems easy.
Besides Chappie.
Just a DC 10 or
Yep. Just DC 10 Dex save.
18.
Oh, that's a
So
7.
they are going to. So
Dex, Dex,
that
Dex.
one
Oh, wait,
is.
I have to say.
Hey,
That one
that's
is saved.
that's a good.
That one
Oh.
Never mind, from a
fails.
7 to a
Wait, do we have to roll?
That
Yeah.
one fails.
DC 10 Dex
That one
save.
fails. That one succeeds.
So is this a dex save?
Yep, it's a Dex save, and while you're at it, Brad, give me 2d6.
I got 19.
Why is it-
That succeeds. It's a DC 10. So 2d6. So 4. So this one, and this one are going to take 4. This will be boop, and this will be boop, and everyone else is going to take 2 damage.
Oh, okay.
I believe. Let me double check that. On failed save, take half as much. Yep. So everyone take 2 damage.
On failed save?
Yep. On successful save, you take half damage, which is 2.
I take 4 damage. Oh god, it's so horrible. At least you hurt all the swarms, I guess.
Yep. He did hurt all the swarms because of that. Okay. Next after that is going to be 4, who is also going to crawl. Actually, I'm just going to do this again because they're not intelligent beasts. So 2 is going to crawl under ferns. Wow, this is actually like they're consistently going under different people. Okay. So now it is under ferns and it is going to attack ferns. And it will miss. Okay. Then number 3 is going to, I think bonfire is only at the end of your turn. Yep. So it's going to move out of the bonfire and like wiggle out of the bonfire. And it's just going
How
to
do you
go.
wiggle out of fire?
It is going to go after Carl again. So now
Hello,
Carl
Carl.
has another one underneath him.
Carl has 2 beneath him.
Yep. And it's going to attack you.
Okay.
And that will be a plus 3, so that'll be an 18.
Tie set, right?
Yep, ties it.
Okay.
Okay, and then this is number 3 is doing this to you, so you will
How many are
take
left again?
9 piercing damage. 5, 2, 4, 3, 6, 7. So 9 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so next is going to be Carl.
Yeah.
7 and 3 are underneath you.
Yep. I just want to hit it. Just hit it with this.
Okay, so that will be a 21. That'll hit. Which one are you hitting?
What you said is 7 and 3, but we're beneath.
Yep.
Stuff.
You're gonna hit
No,
7?
that's the wrong button.
Okay.
It's let's roll 1d10 plus 1. 6 damage.
Okay, it'll take 3. Okay. Next is going to be number 6, who is not currently under anyone. So he is going to go to Brad. Hi, Brad.
Hi.
And he is going to attack you.
Look off.
Does a 15 a hit?
Yep.
Okay. 5 is under Brad. Okay. And then that's going to be 4d4. 4d4. You will take 5 piercing damage.
If I have to.
Mm-hmm. You do. You don't have a choice. Okay. Then it is Damien's turn.
All right. Which swarm is currently at its strongest?
That would be swarm number 5.
I'm gonna go over the swarm number 5 and get it a good smacking.
Okay.
That's an 18.
That'll hit.
All right, let's give it a good smacking. That's a 7.
So 7 would be 3.
Are you sure it doesn't round up?
No, it does not. Okay. So next is going to be Ferns.
Okay, I'd like to start out by saying it's great that we got the most tedious one at the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks for that, asshole.
You're welcome.
To be fair, yeah.
Yeah,
To be fair, RNG.
but you're the DM, so you could have just said screw it.
I know, but I try not to do that unless there's no reason. And I mean, you're.
Yeah, and right now is the reason because you can obviously tell everyone's kind of tired and done.
I was
on the
actually
other hand-
about to have them. I was actually about to have them after we went through the next the next round. I was gonna have them all scurry away.
Great. Oh, do
can
your
we do that
turns.
now?
Dude, just do the turns.
Sure, I'll do it. I'll do it now.
Thank you.
They'll all scurry away. I was planning on having that happen as soon as one of them hit half health.
Yeah. No.
Did any of them hit half health?
No. The closest one was at 14 out of 22.
Yeah, no.
No.
Yep.
I have school. I need to sleep.
Yep.
Goodbye.
I need to sleep as well.
Have a good night.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's play Minecraft tomorrow.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I try not to cheese the things if I don't have to.
No, that's fair. It's just I could feel the
Oh, I know.
growing-
I could as well, and that's why I was basically like, okay, the next time we go through, I'm just gonna have them all scurry away.
Yeah.
The goal was to do it at half, and even if you didn't get to half, I was gonna do it anyway. Cause I could tell, and it's getting late, and I need to sleep too. So.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, but I think someone had to say something.
No, it was gonna happen regardless. like I said, I already had it planned.
Everything.
Yeah, you're welcome.
How dare you? Yeah.
But I don't know when I'll get the Minecraft server up.
Oh, that's fine.
I need to figure out jar files and what jar files this server pack uses, and I think.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't
Yep.
know how to work jar files because I've never messed with them before.
Yeah, I feel you there. Anyway, bye.
Have a good night.
See ya.
Have a good night, Chappie.